Next time on the season premiere of Star Trek Endurance.
Captain's Log Stardate 61110.3. Having escaped the VinShari, and with repairs complete, we are tracking increased tet-REE-aw-nic filament activity and associated EM radiation bursts. Our new friend Thacinn has helped us track these phenomenon, with all seeming to be leading to an unexplored star system with a single planet. Thacinn has agreed to assist the science team with scans on board, while an away team investigates planetside. Well, it's anyone's guess what awaits us on this world. We know that the trapped Tilikaal cannot wait for us indefinitely.
The planet is called Cal-Mirra, and it is home to some of the strangest life forms the Federation has ever encountered. The organisms that live on this tidally locked eyeball world are water-based crystalline life forms that do not reproduce, yet they are born, live, and die. They have abilities that border on magical as far as the crew is concerned, and yet they are far from the most powerful life forms on the planet. The crew will find themselves not only confronted with the internal political strife of this species, but also with ancient technology that is in urgent need of attention. Can the crew navigate the seemingly impossible biology of the planet, the political divisions of the inhabitants, and the ancient technology to preserve not only the Shackleton Expanse, but the galaxy at large? Find out next time on Star Trek Endurance, only on the Top Hats Off channel.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Star Trek Endurance. Hooray!
Hooray! Indeed, it is our season premiere for season 3. Guys,
Yay.
we have passed the halfway point for Star Trek Endurance. We have passed... We're actually well into the second half of the Star Trek saga as a whole, because remember, there's also Star Trek Prelude and Star Trek Lexington that came before this. So yeah, we're pushing on through. So this is our season premiere. We did have a bit of a hiatus. That's why you didn't see us for a little while. It was actually a little bit longer than planned, but that's okay. Things came up, including the fact that I, Dapper Dinosaur, am not on my PC right now. I'm on a laptop that I bought recently because I don't have a PC right now, which is real shitty. Well, you know what? We're going to push through that anyway. So we'll go through, and what we're going to do is we're going to go right to left this time because we have a Hebrew teacher with us. And so in honor of that, we're going to go right to left. But first, we do have a few things. Sean 07AU, who's been a member for 16 months, is at the lieutenant junior grade level, says, let's go season 3. Fits of Rage, who's been a member for 10 months, is at the ensign level, and Ensign Ragebot has also been a member for 17 months. And then Zerolon for $5 says, we are back, face holes for all. Yes, everyone gets a free face hole. Okay, so I guess I will start then. I'm Dapper Dinosaur. This is my channel, mostly. Oh, wait. A surprise has appeared. Who is this? Uh-oh.
Surprise tool we'll need for later.
Their camera is... Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Hi, Manya. I don't know if Manya can hear me.
I don't know if Manya's
this is my
awake.
channel.
She looks like she's asleep.
What is happening?
Manya.
She doesn't. What is happening?
She was doing it on purpose.
Okay.
Woke me up this morning. He woke me up this morning. And he's like, "Oh, would you like to join our thing?" I was just like, "I just woke up, dude." He's like, "Yeah, right now." I'm just like, "Okay, let me fall out of my bed and get."
Okay,
get
I want to say I sent that message to you like 16 hours ago.
Yeah, because I was sleeping then. You know how tired I was at the end of this week?
I didn't know you were going to sleep for 16 hours.
Do not bring up that hell on fire extinguisher. You a baka.
Anyway, I've asked Manya to be a quick guest. We're down 1, and so I thought that Manya might enjoy playing one of our supporting characters. We'll get to that in a bit. But yeah, this is my channel. I'm the GM. I run basically everyone who isn't one of these guys around here.
I'm going to create an account because it's not letting me get in the
yeah, that'll be necessary. But while we're doing that, Jordan,
well planned.
Who are you? Who do you play?
I'm Jordan. I, at one point and possibly in the future, ran the channel Reason to Doubt. I have recently been talking to Nerd Church on her channel about something. The exact topic is not important. Just a thing. Whatever.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's just a thing. It's not important.
Yeah. The topic isn't important. The conversation is fun. And here... Go ahead.
Are you talking to Katie in Hebrew?
I am talking to her not in Hebrew.
Damn.
Yeah, she could talk in Hebrew. It would be a one-sided conversation.
I got a Hebrew harder, so she's in my Hebrew class.
But here I play Commander Malka Va, the joined Trill executive officer of the Kongzi.
Oh my god, Shano. The topic is shrouded in secrecy. Very good.
Nice.
Oh, Dapper's stuck. He's loading. I'm assuming I'm next since we're going right to left, so I'll just go. Hi, I'm Chesh. I run Debate Hub. I also do my own channel where it's usually just me being a bit of a shit. Where did we go? We disappeared. Oh, that's on my end. My bad. Hold on. Let me fix that. Sorry, there we go. Hi, hello, it's me. You boy. I run Debate Hub. I also run my own channel where it's just me being a shitter. Sometimes I'm on Dapper's channel. Sometimes I'm all over the place. I'm playing the capricious cat captain Tenelia, who is surprised we're not all dead yet. So, you know, that's good. I believe last time we were here, we got grabbed by Master Hand. Dapper's still loading. So next up will be, I believe, Dr. Kip. Who are you?
Thank you.
Who are you playing?
I am Dr. Kip Davis. I'm a biblical scholar and a specialist in early Judaism and the Dead Sea Scrolls, and I do shit on YouTube pertaining to those topics. I'm also a Hebrew teacher online, and I'm teaching a couple of courses right now. Here, I play Viscount Lieutenant Vrelax, the Gorn science officer and space archaeologist, and Chesh, I don't understand what the don't forget to change your drop down. I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
In Discord, you can select sorry, not in Discord. In Roll20, you know where the chat is, where you roll and stuff. At the very bottom, it says as, and then there's a drop down. Click that drop down, and then click your character.
Got it. All right, good. Thank you.
You're a gem and I love you. Alright, next up is now everybody's in the wrong order because Dapper left, but I'm going to keep going based on what I remember, which means that FTFE is next.
What is that about?
Hello, I am FTFE. I run the channel FTFE. Oh, my real name's actually Craig. So I've been releasing a lot of videos recently. We're now on episode 82 of Flirt's Idiots, which came out about 3 minutes ago. Currently trending 1 of 10 on my channel, so please go and watch that. It's an absolute banger. I play on this... Oh, hold on one sec. What the hell's this? Oh, for God's sake, you know what? Ever since Emily sent me that box of Star Trek stuff and there was one of these fuzzy things in, they're just everywhere. Like, I can't get rid of them. Jesus Christ. I play Lieutenant Commander, 7 of 12. Tactical Node 3, species 5008, an ex-Borg Klingon who happens to be the tactical officer of the USS Kongzi and the first ever ex-Borg Klingon officially made a lieutenant commander in Star Trek.
I was there when it happened.
Yes.
Next up is Zerolon. Who you?
Oh, hey, that's me. Nobody cares because Simon's here right now. Everyone likes the cat more. I'm Zerolon. I'm on the 4 Cozy Cat Games board game and TRPG channel. We are also on hiatus because the wifey and I have been moving, but we are officially moved and should be returning shortly. Here I am Dr. Hobnall, the Osnolith doctor with many face holes, the appropriate number of face holes. And I keep telling you guys, mandatory face holes, and nobody's listening. Please get your sick day for your mandatory face holes.
No.
I don't wanna. All right. Next up is Thierry. Who you?
Hello, I'm Tirana. I am a member of the Auxiliary Unplugged podcast, which you can listen to for free on Podbean, AntennaPod, whatever. Just not Apple, because Apple sucks and costs money. And I'm playing Petty Officer Billy, the beluga whale navigator and helmswoman of the Kongzi, who we will find out in this episode if she dares to go onto an alien planet ocean.
Oh, valid.
Maybe.
That would be terrifying. Valid.
It isn't the first time that we were on an alien planet ocean that was terrifying, but I'm not sure if I want to repeat that.
Fair enough. Manya, do you want to tell everybody who you are?
Hey everyone, this is Manya, and I'm known as Manya. Manya is all over the place. You can find me on Chesh's channel, skinning people's rhetoric apart, ready to skinning you apart when I am feeling petty. And I'm also on Debate Hub on the Volcano Show and also the Debate Pub. You can also find me on Rum and Coke once in a while, and I usually turn up sometimes doing one-shots also. So currently there was one that happened at Top Hats Off, and because we couldn't finish it, there's going to be another episode of that. So if you want to come and watch me do that, you're always welcome to. But I've recently started doing reviewing academic papers. I recently did one. I reviewed a philosophy paper from someone some time ago, and that's on the Debate Hub channel if you want to go and have a look at it. So yeah, I do a lot of things. Plus, sometimes when I don't have enough sleep, I'm grumpy. So just ignore me till I've had my coffee. So yeah, just a fair warning about that.
Give the poor girl a hot minute.
Yes, I just prepared a cup of coffee for myself. So yeah, so I should be okay. Don't get the fire extinguisher. I swear to God. Keep it away from me.
Dapper is currently
it is in the shop. I will grab
it. Dapper is currently... Yeah, go on. You go. You go. I'm not
for those that don't know, when I bought my boat, it came with a now illegal to acquire Halon fire extinguisher.
Boats.
I can have it recharged. I can own it. I can use it. Halon fire extinguishers are awesome. Halon stops fire by just getting rid of the oxygen in the room. Which also kills all of the occupants. So as a portable fire extinguisher where you would be in the room using it, it's probably not the best thing to have. It's kind of one of those, it'll put out the fire. It'll just also put you out as well.
Guys, quick question.
I have a question.
Next to this thing, I've just found these. Should I be worried?
No, yes.
I don't know.
No.
You should, Zerolon needs to send you that extinguisher.
Sir, I was going to ask, sir, I have a question. What happens if you spray the fire extinguisher outside?
So in theory, you would be okay, but that also means it probably wouldn't work too well as a fire extinguisher, which is why it got replaced on my boat.
Yeah. I just wonder if you would see anything.
I mean, I can do it.
Fun fact, several places in nuclear power plants still use halon because the equipment is far more important than the people. And so
it is very good if the electrical equipment you're using it for is worth more than your life. Yeah.
Yeah, but also in general, if the nuclear power plant gets set on fire and things go bad and meltdown happens, a lot more people than the few people running it will die.
Yeah, if you remember the Resident Evil movie when the Red Queen went crazy and killed everybody, she killed everybody by turning on the halon fire extinguisher.
Where did Dapper go? What the hell?
Well,
he has internet problems.
Scared him off.
Dapper is currently having internet problems, but I do want to ask everybody, who remembers what happened last time on our show?
I blocked it from my
I got
memory.
promoted to Lieutenant Commander.
I have notes. I actually keep a whole I have summary of every episode we've done. So the last episode was episode 13, Needs of the Few. And I have in my notes the speech where I promoted our lieutenant commander, or at least that was a speech. Yeah. And then after that, I said blah, blah, blah. So that is what happened.
I mean, I remember that we were doing like a mission that we were like, this is a death mission. Why the hell are we doing this? And then we got master hand grabbed.
Wait. Okay. I remember now. Yes. I remember because we kept being like, there was a species that wanted us, we ran out of power, right? And they wanted us to go on this suicide mission into their homeworld. And we kept being like, why are we committing suicide right now?
This is a terrible idea.
I'm pretty sure my character gave the ability to
the last important thing I remember is that like the archaeological department lost an important artifact like twice, but it wasn't Raylax's fault. At least he said so.
Yeah, Raylax said it wasn't Raylax's fault. He investigated himself and found no problem.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
My character became immortal. That's for sure. I know that happened. So
I am the doctor. I can do no harm.
That is.
I'm pretty sure that's not how that works.
I don't think that's a character description.
Well, there is zero episodes.
What do you mean by harm?
That's wrong.
We're gonna have a semantic debate right now.
To quote the doctor, good men don't need any rules. Today is not the day to find out why I have so many.
To quote our doctor, you need more face holes.
You do.
Okay, so what are we gonna do now since our DM is having so many troubles?
Does anybody remember how to play this game? Because I kind of
I mean,
forgot.
no. I remember.
Yes.
Can you give us a rundown of the rules between the two of you? Because I earnestly forget how to play.
Okay, sure.
And it's the beginning of a new season, so it might be a good time.
gives you a combination of one attribute and a skill. Though I think in this game they are called attributes and disciplines. So something like control and engineering or presence and medicine. And that is basically your threshold that you want to roll below the same number or lower than that on a d20. And normally everyone rolls 2 dice, but you can spend points to roll more. 1 for an additional one, then another 2 for the 4th one, and then another 3 for the 5th one. And each success is a good thing, basically. Some stuff just needs 0 successes. So if you roll anything, you succeed. But if you roll more, we gain momentum. And then Dapper would say something like difficulty 2, 3, 4, 5, which just means you need that many successes.
If you roll a 1, that's a critical success. That counts as 2 successes, right? If you are rolling with a focus, so your character has certain focuses that represent things that they're good at. For example, Va has a focus in Klingon bladed weapons. and intimidation. So if I'm doing something related to one of my focuses, then if I roll a number less than my discipline, that is a crit. So for example, I have a security of 5. So if I roll 1, that's a quit. But if I roll a 4 on a roll that as a security roll that I have a focus on, that is also a crit, and a crit is 2 successes, right? Conversely, if you roll a 20, that is a crit fail, which gives a complication. That can be just something weird happens, you succeed, but something happens. Or at the DM's discretion, they can instead just bank their meta currency, which is threat. And they spend it very similarly to how we spend momentum. Also, on that rule to buy more dice with momentum, we actually, little known fact, have infinite momentum. You can always just roll 5 dice. And you just do that by handing the DM more threat. So it's free. It has no downsides.
As we have found out, there is stuff like the DM spends 14 threat to just uncloak a Romulan bird of prey or something like that.
Yeah.
Technically, there is a complication range, but I think it has almost never come up. So if Dapper would say something like complication range of 3, then it would not only be a 20, but also a 19 and an 18 to be a critical fail, but that is very rare.
There are
all of that just went right over my head.
That's okay.
The system is complicated to explain, but it's not that hard to play if you're in the process.
Two other things that are very much more related to chat and the viewers. One is usually there's a goal that can help us get a free refill on momentum for that episode. And the other is that there are supporting cast. And supporting cast we generally pick from somebody who is a member, has been a member of the channel. We tend to put them at the level that they're at. Like, so if you pay more to be a higher level member, you're not like an admiral anymore, you're something else. But we pick randomly, and then we make a character. If your character gets activated 3 times, I make character art for it. I've done a handful of them so far. They're a lot of fun to make. But there are extra rules for that. Do you guys want to tell us what the extra rules for those characters are?
So, yeah, it's pretty simple. You generate the characters with a spread. It's in the rulebook. The stats, like, they get a spread of attributes and disciplines, and they get some focuses. So those will always match up what the skill you happen to need. So it's just like in Star Trek when they're like, hey, don't we have that expert in ancient Earth archaeology? Why, yes, Ensign so-and-so, you know?
It's so good.
And every time you activate the character after that, they get a buff. Either one of their disciplines goes up, they get a new focus, whatever. And that's sort of like how Chief O'Brien was originally just like the teleporter guy. But over time, they kept bringing him back and it became more complex until eventually he was like a main character all on its own.
Yes. Which is great and fantastic, and I love it. Dapper's doing his last reset, so if this doesn't work this time, we're going to have to reschedule. And then you might find me tomorrow on his channel as the producer.
Which means we would have to have some horrible hangout where we all just sat here and talked about how Ceratosaurus is a terrible dinosaur because their internet's not working.
Yeah, I mean,
we all know Jock appeals to them.
I'm pretty sure that's not a Ceratosaurus fault. That feels more like a Arizona fault.
I mean, it's really hot there right now,
Hey,
so it's possible that
now that I've moved,
yeah, it's probably that some junction box just melted.
Yeah, it's like I said that and I wasn't joking. Like, it might actually be what happened.
I've been to Arizona. It's bad. I mean, I'm in California. I'm in Central California, so I'm in like the miserable part of California. So it's about the same for me.
Miserable part of California.
Yeah.
One time when I was in high school, our power went out at our school and we all got to leave school early. They should have let us go way earlier, but we got to leave school like an hour or 2 early while I was in high school because a squirrel bit into the thing.
I have had 2 friends describe the town the town that now I used to live in.
Hello.
One described it. Oh,
hello.
You did it.
Yeah, it only required 2 computer restarts. 1 adapter restart, 1 modem restart, and 1 adapter restart.
Oh my god!
Wow. All right, set your timer for how long you think it's gonna last.
Fun fact on animals taking down electrical grids, one of the nuclear plants I support had to shut down temporarily because a snake had crawled up into one of the junction boxes and managed to bridge the gap and like took down the whole plant.
Yeah, the whole thing. Nice.
I was at a what was it, a factory? I believe it was in Utah, and we were doing some maintenance because they've been having problems with their grid. And yeah, there was a crispy rattlesnake in one of the transformers. Very, very crispy. Yeah, and it was winter, and we were all pretty sure that what happened was it was like, ooh, nice, a very warm place. Let me cozy up to it, and then well,
a warm place. Why has no one else tried this?
I'm a genius.
All right,
I used to work for the power company, and I worked for the raptor kill guy. So when birds died in the lines, and he came up to me one time, he shakes me behind, Steven, what? There's a bald eagle in my truck.
Yeah.
What are you talking? We had a bald eagle die in the lines, and there's like a whole thing where they have to like make a coffee for it and all stuff. But yeah, he's so excited because he loves eagles, and he has a dead eagle in his truck.
Don't take the feathers; it's illegal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a lot of with it.
All right, so what I'm going to go ahead and assume is that people have done their intros, including probably Manya.
Yes, you can trust me, Dapper. I managed everything while you were gone. I even got everybody to give examples of how the game works, so since we're on a whole new season, everybody knows how the game works.
And I still claimed I'm gonna wing it.
All right. Well, the first question I have is, Manya, have you figured out if there's a supporting character that you want to play as? Or should we just do that as a, whichever one we want to activate, that's the one that Manya is?
We should do that.
Yeah, just activate it with whoever you wanna.
All right, cool.
Let's make her play 7 different ones.
That could be fun. Okay, so...
Which one is it?
None yet.
Instant Tim the Linguist.
It's a whole lot of them.
None yet.
All right, so you guys have you are on the Kongzi, Thacinn, the bodily, the Tilikaal with a body is there. For some reason, Commander Vought is just really, really feeling unwell, so she is in sick bay in an induced nap. Yes.
Pulling a Jordan Peterson.
Yeah, there you go. She's been eating way too much beef and salt and water and nothing else.
She's got too many ghosts in her brain.
Yeah, seriously. Well, I mean, yeah, that is true. So you have been continuing to follow the tachyon bursts and filaments that have been correlated with Tilikaal activity, and it has led to this system, the Cal-Mirra system, which has one planet named Cal-Mirra, even though that should be the name of the star, but whatever, it doesn't matter. It's Star Trek. Who cares? It is tidally locked. It is about half the diameter of Earth, although it is a bit denser than Earth, so the gravity is close enough to Earth standard that you can walk if you were to set foot on it. However, setting foot is tricky because nearly the entire surface is covered in ocean, at least in the parts where it's not ice. But the parts where it's ice get very, very cold because being tidally locked, there is essentially a sunward pole and an anti-sunward pole. And near the sunward pole, the water is approximately boiling. And on the opposite side, it is deep, deep, well below 40, negative 40, that is.
Wow.
I'm a little bit confused.
Yeah.
The last thing I remember that happened is we got master hand grabbed. So did we show up somewhere else and now we're just like lost?
Dude, master hand grabbed was a long time ago.
That was a different Tilikaal thing. We went on the system. We did the suicide mission. It succeeded, and we escaped.
Again. Okay.
I think you're a couple episodes behind there.
Okay.
Like almost a season.
No, I remember.
So the last thing that happened,
I legit thought we got yoinked twice.
So the last thing that happened was you found the VinShari, an alien species, harvesting space whales for their space whale juice, basically. And they took your warp core away, your primary warp core. But some rebels from that society showed up and offered to help y'all. And so you connected your ships together so that you could share warp power and share a warp bubble. You snuck into their home system, infiltrated a space station where they were keeping the space whales, and also an assessor from the Tilikaal. You kind of rescued him, except he ended up sacrificing himself because someone named Maddie botched her rolls on that one. Oh. And then one of the space whales turned one of the planets into a second star, which is probably wreaking all sorts of ecological havoc in the VinShari's home system.
Oh, sucks to be them.
And Thacinn is there with you, helping out by pointing out Tilikaal type things. So not only do you have a ghost Tilikaal, but you now have a Tilikaal with a body hanging out.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
And we haven't gotten in trouble yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
We are
So-
the trouble.
You have come out of warp at this system, and the planet itself, like I said, almost entirely covered in water. There are a few little outcrops of rock, including what your sensors tell you is some kind of artificial structures that are encircling the terminator line. So basically, right around where like the sun is low in the horizon, on that area, there are a number of artificial structures that are built that have actual power signatures. If you would like, we could do a reason and science task with a difficulty of 1 to scan this planet.
That sounds like
Assisted by sensors and science.
Yes, assisted by sensors and science.
The ship helped.
That's a difficulty. Sorry, that's 2 dice, right? Or is it
Unless
1
you
dice?
want to unless you want to give me threat for no reason right now, which I mean
Yeah,
you
so
can.
just one die then.
It's always
Yeah.
2 dice. You can
Well,
buy
2
more.
dice.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay.
It's called the
Sorry.
2d20 system.
It's been a while. So.
Wait, is everyone rolling? What's going on?
Oh no, you did just to relax. You did actually give me a threat, but that's okay because you did also gain a point of momentum. So you win some, you lose some, right?
Here you go.
So what you find is that there is in fact Tilikaal technology on the surface, especially around that ring around the Terminator. But there's a strong static field emanating from the objects from various objects in orbit, which will interfere with more detailed scans and that are blocking transporters. Scanning the objects. Sorry.
I was just going to say, if we go down, we'd have to shuttle down then.
Yes. Well, runabout down.
Sure.
Scans of these in-orbit objects are inconclusive, but they're moving slowly, and visually, the atmosphere appears to shimmer. Communications, like from your ship, don't seem like they could penetrate this effect. And so, if you go down on a runabout, it is unlikely that runabout will be able to directly communicate with the ship. So, whoever is on that will be incommunicado with regards to the rest of the ship, which I'm going to say in a sort of metagamey way means I would recommend that everyone take a character down, whether it be your main character or a supporting character.
A security guy will go down.
Yeah,
And
I'll go.
Commander Vod is in sickbay for some reason.
No, Doulos. I meant to say Doulos. If I said Vod, my mistake on that one. I'm sorry because Maddie's not here. My apologies.
I was wondering why my character is being.
That's because I'm a big dummy who said the wrong name.
Yeah. As the doctor with this crew, I am always needed on away missions because we are very prone to death.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Vod will lead the mission, obviously.
Oh, clearly.
I'm gonna go because this is all diplomacy stuff, but I'm gonna let Vod lead the mission
Okay.
anyway.
Captain is going to lead the mission, and I will be there to advise and strongly suggest things.
Yes. As well as occasionally maybe issue combat orders so people can get extra actions. All right, so let's see. Zeralon, you want to use your main character. Craig, you want to use your main character, right?
Yeah, but he's slightly distracted by the new shiny pip.
All right. Let's see. Kip, do you want to use your main character?
Yeah, I do. There's like archaeology shit that's probably down there.
Probably. Tiri?
Billy really doesn't want to go into the scary ocean, but I, as a player, want to, so she'll go.
I like that.
Come on, you're a whale creature.
But it's a scary ocean.
Yeah, it's
I'm
a big,
cat,
scary
really
ocean
don't
full of
go,
alien
I know
crystals.
none of you can be trusted to do diplomacy.
So here's the big question: which supporting character are we sending as Manya's character?
I have some decent engineering, but we should probably bring an actual dedicated engineer, which would be Jillian.
All right, and would you please give Manya a personality rundown on what Jillian is like?
Dick.
No, as I recall, Jillian is friendly and upbeat, but not overly so.
Yes,
if I recall
also
correctly.
very enthusiastic.
But not quite Becca Paris levels of enthusiasm.
Right.
But is very enthusiastic about, getting
her
the job
job
done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Manya.
Okay.
All right. Now Becca Paris is, or no, sorry, Jillian. Well, what's her last name?
McDaniel.
McDaniel.
Lieutenant
That is a human.
McDaniel.
That is a human, correct?
It is.
All right, Manya, that's convenient for
okay.
you because that's sort of like what you are, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
How convenient. Okay. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
So you pile into a runabout. Sorry, I am trying to make this go a little bit on the fast side because of the delay. Sorry about that, everyone. So we're rushing through just a little bit.
We do not forgive you, stupid dinosaur.
I have a question.
Understandable.
Appreciate
Yes.
it.
I have a question. Do you have a stat sheet or something like that
Yes.
that I can
So-
understand where I can find it? Help.
So at the top right, you'll see a series of sort of gray buttons, one of which looks like a book with like a couple starbursts on it. Click on that.
Yeah.
And in there will
And
be a
then go-
list of characters, and one of them should be listed as
Ah.
Jillian McDaniels. Or McDaniel.
Oh yeah. Okay. Now I remember this. Okay, I remember this now. Okay.
Then you
okay.
click on
Got
her.
it.
Cool.
Got
right,
it.
so-
Got it.
As your runabout descends into the atmosphere, you see an enormous entity loom up before you. It's transparent, shimmery, and shaped like a giant jellyfish. Sensors read it as a lifeform of unknown configuration. It does not respond to attempts to communicate. The static it generates interferes with navigation. The shuttle collides with a tendril. The runabout collides with a tendril. It zaps the hull with a powerful electrostatic charge that disables the impulse engines and sends the vessel into a free fall. Now, this is when it becomes important that maybe you have brought an engineer, because you need to manually restart those engines, which is going to be a control and engineering task with a difficulty of 1.
All right, Manya.
And
Yay.
And who's
Can
flying?
Yes,
you may.
Billy, obviously.
Billy.
May I
Yeah.
try my hand at this? This looks a job for me.
Yes. So what you're going to do is it's control and engineering. So on your character sheet, you're going to want to click
Mhm.
under attributes, control, which should be at the top left. And then you want to do engineering, which is already clicked. And then there is a task roll. You're going to want to set that number to 2, unless you want to spend more.
Yes.
We do have a point of momentum.
It was set at 5, so you want me to set at 2. Task roll.
Yeah.
Got it.
Mhm.
And then click on
then-
control, is it?
Yep, control and engineering.
Yeah, that's done.
All right. And then
Engineering,
there's
task roll.
on task roll, there's a little delta shaped swoosh with an oval behind it.
Yeah.
Click that button.
Yeah.
You just click it. Or tick
Yeah, I
it.
did.
Did it?
I did.
Oh, there
There
it
it
is.
is.
Yeah, I did.
Why did it only roll 1 die? Oh, there's the other one. That's just my computer being slow as hell. Because again,
No, it was
this is a
super
stupid
slow
laptop.
for me
Yeah.
too.
That was very
Oh,
strange.
okay.
I've never seen it do that.
Yeah, that was
So
weird.
I've got 17 and 3.
The 3 is a success. It's actually 2 successes, although that means that you had your focuses on which, let's see, what do you have? EPS, data recovery, pickleball, emergency repairs. Oh, emergency repairs, that counts. So yeah, you're good there. All right. Commander
What was the
Va, if you want to
difficulty?
roll your assist. It was
Sure.
1.
So that's 1 momentum generated. That's 2.
And
there's
momentum
another point.
generated. That's
All
3
right.
momentum.
So
I've been brushing up on my engineering lately.
as this
Oh.
goes, I am actually going to spend a point of threat because while this is successful, the piloting controls start sparking, dealing 1 point of stress to poor Petty Officer Billy.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. I didn't do that.
Always
I was just focusing on that shit there.
But
I don't know
to
what
be
happened
fair, they're in water, so shouldn't it be even worse?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
God,
I'm
we
just-
should have first looked at the water
Look,
then,
water
shouldn't we?
did-
We're in an
rolled-
environmental suit, right?
Oh yeah.
look,
we are.
I rolled 2 challenge dice and I rolled 1 effect, and I decided that the attack had no effects, like various qualities, so I just dealt a piece of 1 point of damage. It's not that big a deal.
Right.
All right, so the next problem is
Telling that to
we
an
need-
engineer, water is no big deal, guys. Nah,
Yeah.
it's working, it's no big deal.
Water and electronics, especially salt water and electronics, work together perfectly well.
I like that you focused on that Jillian is a human and not an engineer. When Manya is an engineer.
Yeah.
I did.
Normally,
That's true.
engineers are not human.
Yeah, yes.
All right, so the next thing we need to do is reroute power to inertial dampener so that when you guys inevitably crash land to some degree, it doesn't break too many bones. So This is going to be another control and engineering task, but it's difficulty 2. Now, Manya, we do have what are called momentum. I believe we have 3 momentum on the board, right?
We have 3 momentum on the board.
So what this means is, instead of rolling 2, you could spend 1 of those momentum to roll 3, or you could spend all 3 of them to roll 4 dice. And the more dice you have, the more likely it is you're going to succeed. But also remember, that's a group resource. If you spend it, then other people don't get to spend it.
I know. I'm going to take 1.
All right.
So do I click on momentum on my sheet? Is it?
No, just click on 3 on the task roll, and momentum is something that Chesh is handling.
Yep, I got you.
So so I've got in attributes, I've got control, disciplines, engineering, and then task roll is 3, and then emergency repairs. I have that on focuses, so that's all good to go.
Yep, just click that task roll.
Okay.
I want to point out that Manya has gotten this in about 20 minutes, and Chesh still doesn't entirely have this figured out.
I would like to point out we spent 20 minutes explaining the rules, and then people still ask how many dice to roll.
There's that too.
I would like to point out that it wasn't me.
I got a 1. Shit. I got a 1. Shit.
No, 1 is good.
That was really good. You got a
1
ton
is
of
excellent.
successes.
You want to roll low in this game. Low is good rolls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So because this was difficulty 2, and you rolled 5 successes plus another one from Commander Va, that also means that we're adding 4 to the momentum. So you spent 1 momentum, and we got 4 more back. So we're at maximum momentum now.
Our maximum momentum right now is 5 or 6.
6 is maximum.
Okay. Got it.
Yep.
That's 9. There we go.
You are welcome.
So as the ship is falling, suddenly all the shaking around, which actually, can everyone give me a quick Star Trek shake? There we go. Only some of us are participating. There we go. But as that's happening, Jillian is fiddling with various EPS conduits and isometric chips and stuff. And as she slots one last isometric chip and flips a button, suddenly the tenor of the engine hum changes and the shaking settles down, allowing Petty Officer Billy to have a much easier time controlling the ship, requiring a difficulty 2 control or either control and con or daring and con is what I meant to say, whichever one you prefer. Difficulty 2, which will allow you to regain control of the ship.
We have
I
6
would
momentum.
like to spend difficulty 2. Yeah, let's spend 3 momentum on that.
Why are there so many cats?
Oh my. Yeah, no, you're good.
Oh, I have 5 of them.
You're back up to full momentum.
Let's go.
All right.
You lucky guy.
The shuttle pulls up out of its crazy dive, and you are now flying more or less level to the surface. Let's see. Let's get someone to have a reason and science task, but it's only difficulty 0, so I'm not going to allow any assist on this one.
Reason and science, I think, is Kip, isn't it?
Probably.
Oh, that's me. Yes.
You don't actually have to roll any successes on this, so don't worry too much.
Okay.
We're actually at full momentum, so the only thing that could happen is giving Dapper threat.
Right.
Just don't roll 2 20s.
There you go. All right. So, you have a chance to start scanning, and you see that these spits of rock and what looks like artificial structures along this Terminator line are actually one more or less continuous city with a very high population density. If that population density holds throughout the entire circumference of the planet, you suspect that the planet probably has about 1.3 billion life forms inhabiting this one sort of ring city. And there are pulses of energy
sigil
coming. Well, sigil is on the inside of a torus, and this is on the outside of a sphere. So not quite. Yeah.
Okay.
So dotted along the city are very tall towers that have blue veins of energy running through them. They're about 400 meter tall, and these spires seem to run all the way along the ring across the horizon, each with a flat top and glowing blue veins of power coursing through them. A few crystalline ships land or take off from the tops of the spires. Many lights float around buildings that seem to be made of glass.
This is going to be first contact situation.
Yeah, probably.
But
Reason
they're
and
clearly
science.
technological, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, those crystalline ships seem like they're not in many cases they're flying what looks like a trajectory set to go to orbit, and not just to different parts of the ring. So
I'm just gonna look at them. I'm just gonna go, whoa.
Actually, Jillian, could you give me a reason and engineering task with a difficulty of 1, please?
Reason and engineering task. So I go reason. I've got
momentum.
engineering and task roll. So the difficulty, like, how do I select? Like, just go task roll 1, is it?
So you don't need to select anything. That's just me telling you how many successes you need. The numbers that you're selecting are how many dice you're going to roll, and you have full momentum. So if you spent 1, it probably wouldn't be a big deal.
So if I select 3 on task roll, that should be okay?
Yep, and that would cost 1 momentum.
I'll take it. So reason, engineering, task roll, and then here we go.
Why
8,
is
3, and 7.
Why is it being so slow? Anyway, you're back up to full momentum.
Strange.
Yeah. Look, apparently it's not just my PC. Apparently the server side on Roll20 is being slow as heck. So like,
it's appearing straight away for me.
Oh, well, maybe their servers are located in the UK. I don't know. It's possible.
Probably.
But it was slow for me too, so I don't know.
Someone did come and install something in my kitchen earlier. Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe it's that. So
Somebody's got their microwave running.
You can tell that these vibrating pulses of energy are actually originating from another dimension because of the quantum resonance frequency of the tachyon dynamic string field. That's how you can tell.
Can I like do a scan to make sure none of this energy is going to be affecting the shields and damage the ship in any way?
I will let you do that, but I will first ask, would you guys like to spend a point of momentum on additional information?
Yes.
Yes.
I
that's
think
what I'm trying to do is get
useful,
additional information, basically.
All right.
Yes.
So by spending a point, I will tell you that the controls for these pulses are somewhere on this planet, but their precise location cannot be pinpointed. And also, they do seem to be mildly harmful, according to Craig's readings. However, they are going to be harmful to you on the scale of like weeks to months. So like, it's
I
sort of
ain't
like,
getting cancer. I'm
it's
walking away. No.
Well, it's sort of like visiting the exclusion zone around Chernobyl. If you go spend a day in the exclusion zone around Chernobyl, you'll be fine. But you might not want to set up shop there.
So
No.
I'd like to kind of access my internal
No.
Borg, systems and check to see if the Borg have ever encountered these energies before.
Let's see. Other than the fact that they are composed primarily of tachyons, no.
Right, because the Borg muck about tachyons quite a lot.
Yes. All right. So would you like to set this down somewhere? There are outcrops of basaltic rock, primarily composed of pillar basalt, that are not like in the city, but are sort of on the outskirts.
Yeah, we should probably.
Are there
do that.
any like
before we land,
parallel
can I-
tall
can I-
towers?
Yeah, can I scan the
No.
area to make sure there's no like hidden dangers or anything? I'm going to be a security officer here.
Everything looks. There is no indication of like environmental hazards beyond the radiation, nor does it look like there are like people waiting in ambush or large like weapon emplacements aimed at you.
Okay, nothing technological or biological at all that could harm us in that position. Or in the same, it's not too far away from the point we are trying to get to, right?
Well, you're just basically trying to investigate what the heck is going on because your sensors were indicating that Tilikaal technology is doing something here, and yeah.
Okay,
So,
as
like-
security officer, I'm going to say it's safe to land on that between those 3 basalt pillars that definitely don't look dodgy at all.
Not at all.
All right, let's do that and then open communications.
My question is, so as we are coming, if we are going to step out, are we going to wear any sort of protective gear or anything like that?
The runabout
For
does
this,
come
or-
with enough EV suits. It would be a point of momentum, but like you have 5, so like whatever.
And the doctor should look into anti-radiation stuff that we need.
Quick, everyone,
Yes,
get
please,
iodine pills.
doctor.
Captain, you honestly think I have not just been injecting the crew with weird random
Can
serums
you get off
to,
me,
like,
fucking
protect
doctor? Bloody
them
hell.
from all sorts of radiation and crap constantly? That's my job.
I mean,
I
this
have
is your
my-
job,
I have
this
my
is
ready-
true.
Very, very seriously. He takes his job very, very seriously.
It's true. How many
All
of those
I get is
serums
back
are?
Thank you, doctor.
I'm putting in for a new
How many-
crew.
How many of those serums are actually designed to open up new face holes?
All of them. They
Dapper,
all
did
get
you know
applied
secrets?
directly to your face.
Look, the secret is when I inject them, it makes a face hole.
Oh, every time.
If you
apply
inject them
directly
in the
to your
injection
face.
I'm
Yes.
pretty sure that's just hydrochloric acid in a hypospray.
All right. All right. So, do you want to spend a point of momentum to grab EV suits?
May as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Uh,
Okay.
Yes.
Excellent suggestion, Lieutenant McDaniel.
She's got the radiation zone.
This is not a place of honor. Nothing is worshipped here.
I mean, I am resistant to radiation and can even survive in the vacuum of space for a little bit, but yeah, let's get an EV suit on just in case.
All right. So you all
Stop bragging.
don your EV suits, but as you step out and open up your tricorders, which of course is just standard procedure, everyone just opens up tricorders and starts looking around. One of the things that you notice is that there are shimmering particles in the ocean nearby, flashing rainbow colors, and your tricorder readings show that these are living
missed that thing,
beings
but yeah, I did.
with electrical biosigns that appear to be in distress.
Oh. So we
Captain, well, I am
can-
detecting some biosignals over there, and they are giving off distress signals. Should we investigate?
So do we not try to open a hail then?
No one said you did.
That's what I said. We should
Oh.
land and then try to contact.
Well, I'll say this. That's the
Yeah.
first thing that you noticed when you landed was the biosigns in distress.
All right.
Because I might have missed that.
Do we want to hail the biosigns as everybody's suiting up and ready to go out?
Sure. Ahoy.
Sweet.
That sounds like the responsible thing to do.
Sup, nerds?
Yo, peeps, what's happening?
All right,
Oh.
so
Star
you-
Trek, Starfleet here.
Yo, what up? It's
I will
me,
have
your
one
boy,
Star Trek,
Starfleet.
please. So that goes out, and you do get some pings back, seeing that there are some of the technology in the city has picked up something, but the response appears to be mostly confused, and you're not able to currently translate it because when you do actually run it through your ship, it just comes out as a bunch of static, both visually and auditorily, but with like weird patterns in how intense the static is, which might be something that your universal translators could figure out eventually, but currently
take 'em a minute.
they're not working.
So this
Yeah,
is like Cinemax when you were a teenager and you didn't have access to it. So
Yeah.
yeah. The guys know what I'm talking about.
I'm just like,
Alright.
what the hell was that? Oh my god!
All right,
Oh
you
my
guys go out.
God.
You guys go out and check out that nonsense over here. I'll work on this translator thing to talk to people because that's what I do best.
All right, so
We're doing our away mission on our away mission.
yes, actually. So when you're out there, you realize as you're scanning that the bodies of these aliens are actually some kind of clear liquid, and it's rapidly dissolving into the ocean. And as it dissolves, the franticness of the light flashes increases, but their strength decreases.
That doesn't seem good. Maybe we should like. Anyone got a sieve or
Yeah.
I need some more information on this. I would like to get some medical tricorder scans on these.
All right, give me a. So, what focus do you have that you think might work for this?
Xenobiology.
Well, yeah, xenobiology.
I'll give you xenobiology. Yeah. Okay. So, you need to get this done quickly. So, give me a daring and medicine check. This is going to be difficulty 3.
Save the jellyfish men.
Yeah, I will use momentum for an extra die.
Okay.
How much
I think
momentum?
they're doomed.
They might be.
I'm a bad doctor.
How much momentum did you use?
He used one.
One.
sucked?
Yeah.
You're not a bad doctor. No. No.
No, it's a pretty bad job, to be fair.
Yeah, you rolled a 1. That did not work. So you are not sure what is wrong with them, other than that they're dissolving, or how to fix it. However, I will also allow someone to take a daring or reason and engineering task with a difficulty of 3 to figure out a means via the ship's technology. Yeah, absolutely.
Can I?
Okay, I'm going to be honest.
difficult-
One of the reasons I asked
like
Manya
trillion
here was
things
so
to
that
do.
we could have someone who could play an engineer without reducing the capacity, because this adventure is actually a little engineering heavy. So thanks, Manya.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Yeah, you were lucky that I was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna have my coffee, I'm gonna be fine, and I'm not fine because I've had my first cup of coffee. So what do you want me to do? You want me to go for control, daring, or reason check? What attribute?
So
what do you want?
Daring or reason, whichever one you would prefer. I think those are actually the same for you, so it doesn't really matter. But then engineering. So yeah, just pick whichever one sounds more
Engineering is
fun.
already there. So reason, and then task roll can be anything. Is it?
No, it's whatever. So it's going to be 2 unless you spend momentum. Now this is difficulty
Okay,
3,
I'm
which
gonna
means you
take
need
2.
3. You can take 1 or 3. Those are your options. So if you want to take 2 dice, it's 3 momentum.
Yeah, do it if you want.
First one costs 1, next one costs 2, next one costs 3.
Yeah.
I'll take 1 momentum. Is that okay?
You should take
It is,
both.
although that means
You should take
everyone
all-
is basically saying, yeah. Although I'm also going to say, none of your
I'll save on it
focuses
then.
apply. None of your focuses apply. So where it says focus used, I want you to go select no.
Okay, so focus use no.
Yeah.
Then task roll up to 3. So
And take.
Okay, I'm gonna go
yeah,
3 and then no,
take the
and then
extras.
I'm gonna click on the task.
oh wait, no,
roll.
you
There
wanted you
go.
wanted 4, right?
Yeah.
We'll let you
you're
roll
gonna
one.
have to roll
one
No,
more
I went to
after this.
3.
Well, either way, you
You
made
want me
it.
to roll-
So no, you're fine. You get a point of momentum back. You're fine. All right. So you figure out that
Back to 3.
if you can calibrate, which you can, the transporter just right, you can actually separate out several of the life forms from the water and beam them onto the basalt that you've landed on, which would stop them from dissolving at least. Would you like
So I
to
go
do that?
wee.
Yeah,
You're
kind
gonna,
of.
you're gonna pick them up like they're the crane machine.
So zing, zing,
All right. Let me. Oh, there it is.
We still have 3 momentum, so feel free to use it.
All right, so you successfully transport several of them, but there are still more in there. However, as you're doing this, a number of crystalline spheres descend upon you.
Great.
And we are starting a combat.
Dun dun dun.
Oh shit.
Now, I will
come
tell
on,
you,
man. I was just curious. Why are you being so aggressive about this? Oh my god.
Because we saved
Well-
criminals that were being exiled from whatever's going on here.
I mean, that's possible, but what I'm going to do is, Chesh, if you could
We'll
reduce
find out.
my threat by 4, because I am summoning in a couple of these spherical entities.
Goobers.
If I can get to the right page. Yeah, spherical goobers. That seems fair.
Goobers.
Is the scene supposed to have changed, or?
Yeah, it changed a little while ago, but I forgot to call it, so like I'm gonna give it to you that you're fine.
But
Don't worry about
I mean, on roll 20, I don't see it. I still see us by the board.
Oh
By
yeah,
the
so
table.
I don't have my PC, so I didn't come up with a bunch of cool battle maps, and we're doing Theater of the Mind today. I forgot to say that because
right.
Yeah, I don't have the tools that I normally have, and
actually, this is all in the holodeck, so we never left the
Oh.
Kung Z.
There you go.
Right.
Actually, the final episode is going to reveal that this was actually all a holo novel played by Commander Riker. Yeah,
Right.
I do love it
which
on
one of us
Will
is
Riker,
Riker?
Tom Riker.
That's for the
I'm
that's
gonna
the
kill
twist.
you.
That's
I'm
the
gonna
twist for the
fucking
end.
kill you.
Oh.
But which of us did the most sexual harassment? That's Riker.
Definitely right.
Oh
my
no, it's
God.
Dulas
Might-
so far.
So Dulas, yeah. So Dulas is apparently Riker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Although-
he likes to connect to his feminine side.
To be fair, it was assisted by Dr. Hobnall in many cases.
I do love it on Star
And-
Trek Lower Decks when Riker appears and he just walks onto the bridge and he's like, "Yeah, I've just been in the holodeck watching the Enterprise. Those guys." Like,
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and say that unless you either want to spend momentum to retain initiative, or Commander Va wants to use her ability, that this is a surprise attack, and you are going to be attacked by one of these spherical entities first.
Well,
Okay, well,
my
you said that
ability quick to action allows us to keep the initiative without any cost. So if
I'm house ruling it a little bit and saying if you would like to take the first turn, I will let you as it, and it will count as using that ability for this combat.
Okay, it's not a one-time thing. It's for the whole first round of combat. But sure. I mean,
either way, if you like, I will allow you, instead of retaining combat, I will allow you to use it to take the first turn anyway.
So what are we like? How far away from these things that we're fighting?
So these things have risen out of the ocean, and they are. We'll say that they are one zone away from you.
Okay, but they're in the ocean, so not stabbing range.
So they actually just pulled up out of the ocean as crystalline spheres that are now hovering above the ocean.
Right.
Okay.
They're crystalline, and I think that's important because the Borg have encountered crystalline species before.
That's true.
So I should have information about crystalline species. So am I able to just quickly do a scan to figure out their frequency so that we can maybe adjust our phasers and stuff? All right. Well, I mean, okay.
I mean,
when it's your turn.
The retain the initiative allows any of my allies to do it. So 7 of 12s could certainly take their turn first.
Well, that's the question. Who's going to take the first turn?
Well, if it can give us an advantage by me finding out more information about them during the battle, I think maybe I should, as security officer, just do something quickly.
All right, awesome. Okay, so if you are going to be the first one, here is what's going to happen. I will say that you can take a... All right, I'm going to give you a couple options. You can take an insight or reason check with either engineering or science, and I want you to tell me which one you want to do first, and it's going to be difficulty 1.
Right. Well, I'm going to do insight and science.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my tactical awareness focus.
Yeah, I'll allow you to use that.
Right. But what I really want to do is, comprehensively scan them quickly to find out the frequencies of their crystalline, biology, so that we can adjust our weapons to match it to make any combat easier.
Okay. All right. So this is going to be difficulty 1. So give me that roll.
Okay. Can I use an extra momentum to get 3 die, please?
Yep. Done.
All right. Let me actually turn to the right page there. All right. So that gives me a point of momentum back. However, you have figured out... So you have had trouble figuring out the resonant frequency. However, what you did notice is that if you make certain adjustments to your tricorder, you can actually interpret the flashes of light as linguistic data that the universal translator can lock onto.
Commander, during the scan, their frequency has allowed me to decode their language. Do you want me to forward that to everyone's comm badges?
Yes, and we should tell them we come in peace and we don't want to fight.
Okay,
I'm going to say that's going to take at least another turn, because that was a lot of talking for one turn.
Okay, so we've discovered that we now understand their language. However, I haven't managed to determine how to damage them more. So it was still helpful.
So one of them,
says, wait.
Yeah, whoa! Come on now.
It is now one of their turns. So one of them approaches into the zone you're in and says, "We are the Sun Seekers. Leave alone what is natural." And then targets Jillian. Targets
come
Jillian.
on.
So
because fuck you, that's why.
The person that your character is named after wants your character to die. So I'm targeting you.
I worked so hard to keep them alive.
I know. All right, so let's see. So let's see. Chesh, if you could reduce my threat by 1. Actually, you know what? Reduce it by 2. So I'm using an escalation attack for those in the audience, which means I have to spend a point of threat to use it. But then I'm spending another point of threat in order to gain an extra die. So
where's my momentum die? I want that.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll a melee attack. And so,
Oh.
Jillian, if you want to,
you.
well, actually, that's not if you want to. You need to take a daring and security task, and you need to
So
beat my
daring?
number of successes.
So daring, and then click on security, and then task roll. Is it? That's it. And focused. Is it yes or no?
Focus is going to be no, unless you have a pickleball racket with you.
You do not have a pickleball racket with you.
Oh, come
Okay.
on.
Absolutely not.
So, and the task roll is
I would
3
not allow
or 2?
that.
So 3 would cost a point of momentum. So if you don't want to
Yeah, I'll
spend a
take
point of
3.
momentum, okay. So that's a point of
I'll
momentum.
take 3.
Roll it.
You don't get to get rid of me so easily. No. Oh shit.
Eventually, it'll actually. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that is a tie, which goes to the attacker, which means, unfortunately, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And I'm just like look around in slow motion. I'm just like, oh, yeah. And something just hits me right in my fucking face, and I'm just go like, oh my god, and I fall backwards.
Why are you moving so slowly? You could have just moved faster. What are you doing?
It's like a slow-mo thing. It's like slow-mo thing, and I'm just like, oh shit.
Jillian is hit for 11
and then
points
I go,
of
like,
stress.
Flat.
Oof.
What the
That is a
fuck?
lot of stress.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yes,
5,
and
6,
she-
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
And she also immediately falls unconscious.
And I'm just like,
Jillian, no.
Give me a
If I had
second.
spent
Give me
another
1
point of
second.
momentum, I could have made it a lethal attack.
Fuck you.
You
Okay,
literally
I have to
brought
say
Bonnie here
something.
just to kill her.
You.
Not just.
You're just okay. You wait. Oh, yeah.
Manya, you'll
I
get
just
your
have to say
chance.
one thing. I just say one thing. I do have pickleball in my focuses. What the hell is
Yep.
that?
It's a game, pickleball. It's kind of like tennis.
A little bit.
Yeah, I know. So why
But you
wasn't
have
I
to,
allowed a pickleball
You have to
racket?
drink pickle juice while you're playing. I think that's how.
Because
So-
the captain doesn't let you take the pickleball racket.
On an away
Was it?
mission.
Oh,
Yeah. It's
that's
unprofessional.
not fair. It's not unprofessional. Oh,
Well,
by the
you're
way,
more than welcome to
I saw-
submit a complaint.
yes, I will submit a formal complaint. That harassment, that discrimination against pickleball players.
True.
Wait,
All right.
hold on. I had a tribble
Okay,
under my cap, and what's this? Oh my god!
Oh my
No,
god.
Tribbles, they're everywhere. Fucking tribbles.
Baby tribbles. Yeah. All right. Who's going next?
By the way, hold on, before we go next, I saw that I
Okay.
could edit some of my profile on that character sheet, and it said upbringing. So I just wrote in that. My parents wanted me to be either an engineer or a doctor. I chose engineer.
That's fair. And that sounds like it's actually autobiographical. Is that a real thing about you, Manya?
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
Oh, sorry. They chose engineer.
Oh, they chose it. Got it.
The doctor, yes.
That's true story. That's true, fucking true story.
That sounds
about
right.
me.
No, it's all right. This is top hats off. You can swear. It's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to go. Are they, since they were doing melee attacks, are they now, like, where are they in terms of zones away from me?
So one of them is in the same zone as you. The one that just
Okay.
knocked out Jillian.
Jillian.
Gotcha. All right, then I am going to stand over top of Jillian and use my phaser against that one. So control
That phaser's
security.
to
I'm going to
stun.
spend a momentum. I have a focus hand phaser, so my focus is on.
Remember, we can talk to these guys now.
Yeah, you guys can talk to them. I strongly encourage you to talk to them, in fact. Okay, so I assume 4 hits.
Yes, 4 does hit, and it actually gains you 2 momentum. And then let's see. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So that one falls down to the ground, and it's now flashing in distress.
Excellent. Then I'm going to
Rude.
use my minor action to aim. And I'm going to do the swift task momentum spend. Because we have 3 momentum now, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So I'm going to spend 2 momentum, which allows me to do another task, but the difficulty goes up by 1.
Okay, so
I'm
it'll
gonna
be difficulty 3.
So I'm going to spend 2 to shoot again, and then another one to use one more die.
Third die. Yeah.
Yes. And I'm going to shoot the next one in line,
I think that puts us down to 0.
but fail.
That is a miss.
Yeah.
The next one in line actually notices you and then sends an energy wave towards you. I'm going to spend, let's see. So this is control and security. I'm going to spend 3 threat. Because otherwise I don't have much of a chance of actually hitting.
You know, Jordan, if you wear your bow tie, this could have gone a lot better. Just saying.
All right. So that
Yeah.
actually is indeed a hit, which, yeah, is not easy with these guys. All right. So an energy wave crashes into you, which actually hits all of you for stress because it crashes across the entire group.
I would like to know if I am taking this damage since I am still on the ship. Not the up ship.
In that case, no, you are actually not. However, I am going to spend my last remaining threat to bring in 2 more of these spherical creatures, which are flying in from the
Each type
sky.
of character is in. So if I've just been injured by a machine that's an energy-based weapon,
Yes.
I can roll 1 challenge dice, and if the effect is rolled, I become immune to their type of weapon. Can I do that?
Do it. Nope. Oh, wait, that's not a challenge die.
Wait, what's the challenge die?
Those are the D6s. Just
Oh,
roll the
one,
damage
sorry,
on
my
any
bad,
of your
my
weapons.
bad.
Yeah. So that's
Not an
still not it.
effect.
Oh
No,
yeah, that's still not.
That was a
Right.
2. I don't remember
Mhm.
what the effect is.
Yeah, effect will actually have the delta.
Yeah,
symbol.
we'll have the delta symbol.
All right. So
Effects are
down.
6s. There we go.
Yep. All right. So 2 more of these creatures have appeared. Who's going next?
Do I have the information that we might be able to talk to them now?
Yeah, it went through on comms, so you're
All right.
good.
Can I make the adjustment on the ship for the hailing frequency?
Absolutely, but it will be a daring and engineering difficulty 1 task.
Good. Great. That's terrible for me. Daring and engineering difficulty 1. I don't think I have a focus for this.
And if only you were a trill, then you could have a focus for it.
Well, specifically a joined trill.
True.
This is not. This is not. All right. Well, I'm gonna do my best, and
all right.
Wish me luck. Nope. I tried.
Wait, I'm only seeing 1 die.
Yeah. Well,
Why
It's
are
a
you only
task
rolling
roll.
1?
You roll 2.
Oh, whoops. Hey, I did it.
There you go.
Yay me.
But
We are
you
professionals.
literally
We know
could
what we're
not be
doing.
worse at that. That is the
Yeah.
minimum you can be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also want to point out again that Manya already has a better grasp on the rules than Chesh has ever had.
Yeah, just to be clear, Jordan was talking about I couldn't have a better, like my character could not have a lower score at that thing, and Dapper is saying I couldn't be worse at the game. They're just both saying different things.
True.
Just
Look,
for
Chad is
clarifying,
not
just to
good
be
at
clear.
rules.
But Manya is an engineer and Chash is a goblin, so
Let's go.
Because those are different species.
And as we all know, engineers are experts in everything.
Huh?
Yeah.
No,
And
I'm not.
everything
No,
I
I'm
involving-
want to
not.
think that.
I'm not an
That's
expert. I'm not an expert in trolling or dealing with trolls. That's where my Chesh comes in and helps me out. And I'm like, Chesh,
Yeah,
what's
because-
going on here? And she's like, that's
Fair.
bait. That's
All right,
bait.
so
Rolling,
yes.
I'm like,
rolling
okay.
is a social thing, and RPG is a mathematics thing.
Chesh, you may now
Is it?
use the ship to communicate with the things, but you can't say too much because we're still in like 1 turn of combat.
All right.
And I'm still passed out. I'm
Hold
just
up!
like, what happened?
Everybody, hold on.
All right,
And I would like to tell somebody to get that guy that we got out of the goobers. The goober's getting goobered, so let's get that goober out of that
So,
goober.
a question is, do you want that to be a diplomacy task roll? Because if so, you'll have to give me some threat for a swift action. Or for what was it spend called again, Jordan? Because you just did it.
It is swift task. It's 2 momentum.
Swift task, there it is.
I
So
would
you have to give me
love
2 threat.
to do that if you're gonna give me a diplomacy check.
Absolutely. So give me 2 threat, and this is going to be a difficulty 4, presence and command.
Presence and command. So we're gonna go from my worst thing to my second best thing. Let's go. All right. I'm not gonna use that. So disarming nature, the reputation of being fierce, blah 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 blah. Whenever you are engaged in a social conflict, you reduce the difficulty of any task you make to the target for having them to relax to trust you by 1.
All right, so that's now difficulty 3.
Bargaining when negotiating, I can reroll 20 on my next persuasion check.
This is not bargaining
Okay.
or really negotiating.
All right, I'm going to turn my focus
This
on.
is just you try to be imperious.
Yep, I'm using my diplomacy. I'm turning my focus on. We don't have a momentum. I'm already giving you 2 threat, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to take 1 more just for an extra dice. They give me 3, and that should be good, yeah?
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good, sounds good. I did all the math correctly? Perfect. Fuck!
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah!
well, I get another point of threat.
Yeah,
All
very
right.
valid.
One of the newcomers, I'm going to actually argue that the newcomers don't get to do anything other than come in this turn, because I'm going to say that they used like the sprint action to get here. Which means, who's next? We've still got, I believe, so let's see, payoffs are Billy, Vraylax, and Hobnall have all not gone.
Well, Hobnall has to go because we have somebody that is currently dying, and I need to undie them.
Do something about that? Yeah.
Technically, Jillian is not dying. She's just unconscious.
Yeah, I'm just
It's
like
only mostly
just
that.
like Tweety, little Tweety's flying around my head.
Yeah.
Right, but like
Concussion. It
there's
sounds like a
there
concussion.
is weird like phosphorescent
Yeah.
space creatures dying, and one of
Yeah.
our crew is in
All right.
danger, and I need our crew to not to be in danger.
All right, so if you want to get Jillian up again and be like not currently incapacitated, give me a daring and medicine check, difficulty 2.
I'll give you a threat for 1 more die.
Help me. Help me.
Ooh,
no, I
man,
did-
we're
I
rolling
did
like
not help
crap
you.
today.
That is rough. Yeah,
we were
roll 20
rolling
hates
really good, and then we stopped rolling really good after we landed.
Yeah.
It's obviously Dapper's fault for
It's
not
like-
having his PC.
you. Clearly.
There's a vein
Look,
popping
Jillian's-
right out of here. Right.
Jillian's
Vraylax.
tumors are out of balance.
Yeah.
Vraylax or Billy, who's going next?
I'll go.
Okay,
What
Okay,
happened to
Vraylax.
me?
you're unconscious.
Still
And
unconscious.
then,
Oh my
and he
God.
was trying to help you, and it did nothing
Yeah.
because
It
you
might
know
have made it worse.
a somewhat okay doctor. So where is what am I looking at? Where is
I've spent so much threat, and
who's-
I'm all the way back to almost where I was.
Yeah.
what can I shoot at?
Well, there is still a crystal sphere. Actually, there's a bunch of crystal spheres that are all over the place.
there's
So
a
you just
bunch.
shoot
They're
them
all over the place. Just shoot
Oh,
one.
yeah. There's like
I'm
there's like
I'm
3
not
of them.
sure what your
Okay.
security is, but if I have a talent of collaboration on security, so if anyone in the scene would like to use my security, which is 5, and one of my focuses, and I have phasers as a focus, you can spend a moment to do
Oh.
that.
Which would give
So
me
I-
yet more threat.
Again, guys, momentum's infinite. There's no downsides here.
Okay. So I should maybe do that then.
Up
Can
to
I
you.
use? Yeah, I want to do that.
All right.
So and what am I using
what I-
then?
So this is going to
I'm
be
using.
Well, what are
Are
you
you
doing?
shooting?
I'm gonna shoot. Yes.
Control and security, and you'd be doing it with the focus as if your security was 5.
But also, since your security isn't 5, just choose a discipline that actually is 5, like probably
Okay.
science,
Science.
and just
right.
roll it with that.
And I'm rolling a challenge dice, right?
No, you're rolling a task die.
Oh, okay.
You're rolling to
All
You
right.
guys
hit,
are
and
making
then
fun
you'll
of
later.
me.
Yeah. Can I?
Yes, Mani is better at the
Can
game
I-
than Kip is.
Everybody's better at the game than Kip is. So
No, you and Cheshire are pretty similar.
Okay. Can I spend something to
wasn't
get
a
another
compliment.
die?
You can
You can give
give
me threat.
Dapper another threat, which you should
I'm
definitely
gonna do that.
again.
Yes. I'm going to give him another threat and get another die.
Look,
And
the
then,
GM, the GM's a punk. He's not going to use it for anything.
I know.
I use it so much.
Yeah. What is the
We'll give him
worst
6 roll to die.
could
What's he
happen
gonna
other than
do?
that you don't
Alright,
kill
that
the
is a
thing
hit.
and never spawns to
Yes.
Roll your
Thank
damage
you.
with your phaser.
How do I do that?
Down
I've
at
done
the
this
bottom
before.
of your
Down at the
character sheet.
bottom.
Yeah.
There's a button.
Um,
Click the die.
Weapons.
What's your
and
security?
that one. My security is
Yeah.
3.
So you
But
should
I
roll
have,
it
like-
again, and you'd get another 2 die because for the purposes of this roll, your security is 5, and
Yeah.
you get the number of challenge dice you roll is based on your discipline. So if you roll,
So just
click it
click it
again,
again.
and we'll take the first 2.
All right.
Boom.
All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
There you
6,
go.
7. All right.
Wow.
That one, another one
Big
drops
size.
down.
Guys.
All right.
How many are
Billy,
left?
So there are still 3 more.
Oh,
Billy.
Yes.
dead boy.
I would like to spend my quick action to use the it has a special name that the phaser can different things to set
Charge.
it to
To charge it?
yeah, to set it to area damage. And
Okay.
I would like to
Nice.
spend 1 momentum to use Commander Var's special ability, and then I would like to shoot one of them.
Okay.
Full threat.
So that's control. I'll use con because that's 5, and I also get a focus on that. And then let's see. Yeah, that's
Come here.
2
Success.
successes.
Yeah.
And then
And roll again.
for each effect, I can hit an additional target that is in close range to the original one. So that would be
That's all 3 of them.
3 damage to all
To all
of them.
three.
Yeah. You roll again because you get additional damage dice.
Yeah, what's your actual security rating?
Oh, my actual security rating is 3, I think.
Okay, so the first
yeah,
2.
security is 3, so that's 2 more dice, or
No. All right.
Nah,
So
doesn't do anything. But it's still 3 damage to all of them.
it is now at the top of the turn again. So someone gets a turn.
It's gonna
Who's
be
taking
me.
the first turn?
I am. And I'm going to
Let's
yell into the comms
diplomacy the
that
shit out
I
of this.
literally just told you to stand down, and the fact that both of you fired are going to get right up so when we get back. And also, I'm gonna go through the translator. And
What are you gonna say on the translator?
and be like, can we not do this? what am I gonna say? We should cease hostilities, and your people are now in trouble, and we can get them out of that trouble that they are now currently in, and we can sort out what the hell is going on here.
Okay. Roll a difficulty 3 after taking into account your talent, presence, and command.
This is such a hard roll. All right, I'm gonna give you another threat for it because I need that extra dice at least.
I wonder if I'm going to use these threats on anything in the future.
I don't
Oh,
know.
shut up.
No.
Jesus.
Yeah, I never
I
use
do,
threats.
I do not give you permission.
Oh, okay.
Eh,
Hey, there you go.
Less.
You even got a point of momentum.
I did the thing that
All
I'm
right.
good at.
So, as you say that, the spheres seem to hesitate, and somewhere around a dozen or more angular-shaped crystal entities. These are not spheres. These are angular, like various rhomboids and cubes and such approach, and they flash together. And the translators say that they are saying, "We are the cooperative. There will be peace, and we are going to change scenes because we are now in the next scene." Which means that point of momentum you generated, it's gone.
There will be peace
Well-
when all of you are corpses.
Well,
They're not going to be corpses if they're disintegrating in the water.
so this new group of aliens flash a hypnotic pattern, You and all those around you stop fighting. Your heads start to ache, and around you appear images of yourselves and the Sunseekers playing out the fight as it just occurred. You are frozen in place and can only watch. When the conflict ends, the vision dissolves and everyone drops to the ground, disoriented. One of the newcoming entities says, I apologize for the abrupt greeting. Welcome to Cal-Mirra. I am Gold, lead unifier of the cooperative government. The time refraction was necessary to assess who started the conflict. You were not harmed, though I apologize if you were disoriented. This was the most effective means to determine root cause. I am not surprised that it was these religious zealots, even though they are here in the city as a delegation from the Ray.
Oh, I see. I understand.
The spheres at first attack you sort of retreat into a group. And directs them to be sort of led away into the city. Okay. And then turns to you and says, my apologies, this is not how we intended to greet visitors.
That's okay, my apologies.
Guys, be careful.
This is not how we intend to make first contact when we arrive somewhere.
If they have hypnotic pattern, they're at least level 6 wizards, so be on your guard.
I say,
am I like,
hello? My name is Lieutenant Commander 7 of 12. One of my comrades has been severely injured. Can we just confirm that they are okay? If not, can we get them medical help, please?
I'm just like, what happened? What happened?
Yeah. So
what happened?
The one that was talking to you, the one that seems to be the leader, Gold, comes over and says, while I'm not familiar with your biology, this one seems to be stable and also moderately responsive. So, Jillian, it actually like approaches you real close.
And I'm just looking at that dumb like, who the fuck are you, dude?
It approaches like real close to your face and flashes a real bright light, so that like
oh my god,
you're just like and it's like no, it's definitely responsive.
Okay, all right, I'm okay. I'm gonna try and stand up. Okay. Okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Thank you, Aaron Gold, for checking. I am the security officer. This to my right is my commander. Maybe you should speak to them. And I kind of look over at you, Jordan, like, do fucking something.
Okay, remind me what this person's name is.
So the one that was talking to you is Gold.
Gold.
So just seems to be like some kind of untranslatable proper noun, but gold actually seems to refer to the color or the metal. And you do notice that they have sort of a yellowish orangey luster.
Since the captain's here, I'm going to defer to the captain on matters of diplomacy.
But just because she's here.
Just because she's here. And also I'm formulating how I'm going to write up in my my report why our actions were completely justified.
I mean, you were attacked.
Yeah, exactly. Sure. Inherent right to self-defense. Hello.
Yeah.
We were also directly instructed by the captain not to be violent.
Don't worry about that, Commander. I'll take care of that.
So Gold says, I'm sorry, who's the leader of your group?
I'm in the ship.
I'm going to gesture to the ship.
Yeah, she conveniently stayed behind for some reason. I don't know why. I'm just slurring and all that. I'm still trying to recover.
Large artificial construct is your leader?
Yeah.
The cat inside is the leader, actually.
Yeah.
What is a cat?
Captain.
Yeah.
If you could
the one with lots
join
of fur.
us.
Oh my god, somebody take out a thesaurus and a dictionary!
I am not gonna take... What?
I just couldn't hear you because everyone else was talking.
I am not going to put on an additional suit, and I'm just going to come out.
Fair enough.
And I'm just going to introduce myself and say we're the part of the Federation and do the Federation spiel. We tracked some... We were tracking some stuff here, and we noticed your guys were in trouble and in distress, so we intervened.
Well, thank you. And on behalf of the Cal-Mirra Cooperative, I greet you as representatives of a new government. I thank you for helping some of our citizens out. the pulses from the towers, the spires, have been disrupting our biology and causing injury and occasionally even death. And you notice that as you're doing this, a number of the other sort of angular, non-spherical crystalline entities are like variously manipulating the water to pull various of these sort of light pools that are the aliens that were dissolving in the water out.
Yeah.
And it's not obvious how they're doing that, but they are anyway.
Well, are these the spires where we've gotten readings from?
Yes.
Perfect. Well, the readings that we received from your spires is what brought us here. Would you mind if we took a look?
I do think that can be arranged. In fact, I am trying to negotiate for a sort of a dismantling of one of them for further analysis. At which point, one of the spheres, who has sort of a orangey sheen, comes up and says, "I object strenuously. The ancient spires are sacred relics, and they shall not be disrupted."
We may have some experience with these types of relics, so if you let us take a look at it, we may be able to help with your negotiations.
That one that comes up and says, "Excuse me, I'm Rakana L. Orange, and what kind of help would you be assisting with?"
Well, we can certainly share knowledge.
Would you help us arrest the dismantling of any of the sacred spires? I can talk.
That might be out of our wheelhouse. Interfering in politics of other species that we don't understand is not usually something we participate in, except when we do.
So
except when the DM tells us we have to.
Well, I'm in gold sort of like pushes Rakana El Orange away and says, "You don't have to pay attention to these religious fanatics.
With our information, you may find it acceptable that you will not need to tear them down. You may be able to mitigate the issue.
That would certainly be better. Although, if it comes to it, I will try as hard as I can to authorize a dismantling."
That's what I mean by maybe assisting in your negotiations. If we can share information and take a look at these things, you might be able to negotiate more fairly between you.
Rakana El Orange then rises up a little bit and says, "If dismantling one of the sacred spires is even on the table, then I'm headed back to the Ray, and we will be cutting off your vital metal and glass processing trade with the Ray until such time as we can gain assurances that the spires will not be dismantled."
If nothing else, at least with our knowledge, if we do need to dismantle one, we might be able to do so in a way that we can put it back together again. We have to do that sometimes with our bodies when one of us is sick. We have to take something apart in order to heal things. We're very good at that.
At this point, another one of the angular Cal-Mirrans approaches and says, "Excuse me, I'm SHAR-ee Blue, and I might be able to help with this. You see, I've long been sort of obsessed with the technology of the spires, along with my other Bead Clan members, and I could get my skiff here, and we could get your shuttle into a more stable and less exposed location while we discuss where I think the source of these pulses are."
That sounds reasonable to me. Does anybody have any objections?
No,
Not at all,
as long as
Captain.
everyone can agree no more hostilities, then I'm happy.
Sounds good to us.
All right. Are any of you experts on ancient technology or things like that?
Yes.
Well, that will be
I'm an
invaluable.
archaeologist.
Let me summon my skiff. So, as that happens, a crystalline hovercraft basically starts rapidly approaching from one of the buildings that are not one of the ancient spires, but just one of the glass buildings. And as it gets there, it locks onto your shuttle, or sorry, your runabout with a tractor beam and lifts it up off the basalt and onto a little like open area in the skiff. At which point,
like, hey, what the hell is going on there? Why do you need to move it? What the fuck?
oh, don't
That's
worry,
to
it will
pick
be
us up.
safer, well protected inside the city than just sitting here on this basalt. You never know when there might be a earthquake somewhere on the planet that launches a wave.
This is not a great.
Oh, you got Earth. Okay.
Oh yes.
All right. I'm just still like dazed and everything, so I'm just not like I'm getting a big lump on my like forehead over here right now, and it's like swollen, and I've got an ice pack on my head, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, no worries.
Please come aboard my skiff, and so let's see, SHAR-ee Blue sort of makes this wave motion with the various internal lights that are in its body, which kind of are directional, sort of like waving a hand, sort of Vanna White style, except with a light display towards the skiff. And a ramp descends down from one of the walls with a door in it.
Is
this
the
big
weird
enough?
alien creature just inviting us into their car?
Yes. They promised us
more
candy.
or less. They did not do that.
No.
Anyway, let's go.
All right, so you pile in, and the inside seems to be made of the same glass type material that all of the Cal-Mirrans are made of, although it does not have the internal lights except where there are control panels. And the Cal-Mirran who's offered to bring you along extends these sort of like parts of the crystal of its body turn to liquid and extend out into manipulator organs that can press certain areas of the light to manipulate controls.
They look goopy.
So it's
do they,
like
drip.
It's like their cars are made of like flesh. Like for us, it's like they're flesh cars.
Oh, that's actually not just an analogy. In fact, all of our vehicles are made from the bodies of those who are dying. They volunteer their remains to become parts of our civilization that will live on in the form of surface and spacecraft.
Fascinating.
That's kind of cool. I appreciate the lack of waste.
Yes. Oh, yes, we do dislike waste. However, those who do not volunteer for that or for scientific study are allowed to simply dissolve back into the ocean from whence they came.
Neat.
It is a purely voluntary thing to be turned into a ship.
Can I like roll an insight check or something? Am I getting bullshitted right now?
Yeah, so if you want to see if you believe this person, so that will be, let's see, insight, and I'll let you do medicine or science.
Sweet.
Medical science. I don't know.
Do I get? Does my diplomacy help me with this?
No.
Okay.
I got 3
What
science.
attribute are we using?
No, I'm just doing this. This is just a me thing.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a you thing. Okay.
What was the difficulty on this? 1?
So this is going to be difficulty 2.
I did it.
But also, oh, there you go. Yeah, so no, you do not get the sense that you are being bullshitted. And also, as far as like your cursory examination of the materials involved go, like, yeah, it does seem to be made of exactly the same stuff that the aliens are made of. So it does seem like there is definitely some truth to the idea that their ships are made of dead members of their society.
And this is an opt-in
Oh,
situation
dear Lord.
or an opt-out situation. All right.
Yeah. So in human terms, this would be like being on a ship made of the bones of dead humans.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool. That's rad. We should do that.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
All right. So as you're being escorted back, let's see. SHAR-ee Blue says, I know a sort of, I suppose, rogue scientist named Garzalash Black, who's off in the unknown dark, who might actually be onto something about the location of these.
Okay.
The location
If
of
you
what
want.
now?
The location of the control source for the pulses. If you'd like, I can just take you right there.
Well, should we?
Sure.
look
Being
at the
taken to a
place
secondary
first?
location, never a problem.
Well, you
Yeah.
certainly have more firepower than I do. You could easily kill me.
Goddamn right we do. I don't see that.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's go. We're here to share information anyway. We're unreasonably trusting. I like it. Let's go.
Before we do that, can we take a break?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
All All right, let's take a quick break, and we will come back. Actually, you know what? Can we take a break at the end of the scene, which is very soon?
Oh, I thought we were at the end. Sorry.
Not quite. All right, so as the skiff crosses towards the night side, the sun slowly drifts below the horizon, and your escort says, "I wish Cal-Mirra saw this much adventure all the time." And so, as you're going, Colored
And I
Aurora
immediately
starts
start handing out pamphlets for the
for the Federation.
for the Federation, yeah.
Join Starfleet, do adventure.
Yeah.
So, as you're skimming over into the dark side, you notice that the auroras are a dazzling display now that it's very dark out, and you can actually see the sparkling jellyfish organisms overhead. And as you're speeding towards the night side, it's getting much colder, and a shipwreck appears. It seems to be a crashed VinShari Stormbreaker class vessel, which has been heavily modified into a habitation. Sir Isla says, "Oh, that's them. They might not recognize my ship, but..." Suddenly, 2 harpoons launch from the wreck and skewer the hull of the skiff, holding it fast. The shuttle and all of you are narrowly spared, and one crystal wall of the ship's interior blinks into a view screen, displaying an obsidian cloud. It says, "You're in my dark. If you're lost, go home. If you're a VinShari spy, you're dead." Sir Isla Blue says, "We're friends investigating the spires." To which the black cloud says, "The spires? If you're so smart, answer this question before my pulse cannon warms up. If you win, we'll talk. What is beautiful yet brutal, gentle yet powerful, versatile yet unwavering?"
Are you fucking shitting me right now?
No.
That sounds like Commander Va to me.
No, that was definitely out loud and in character.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't want to get knocked out again. Please.
Well, if you don't want to solve it as humans, I can give you a task roll as as players.
Repeat it again. Sorry.
What is beautiful yet brutal, gentle yet powerful, and versatile yet unwavering?
Gentle yet powerful, versatile yet unwavering.
I will tell you right now, this is kind of bullshit. You might want to just take the task roll.
Yeah,
I mean, it's one of those new Pokemon. There's so many.
I'm not gonna lie, it sounds like me on date night.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounds like Commander Va.
We're gonna
Yeah,
try. We're
so-
gonna try and legit solve a word riddle for an alien species.
Beautiful yet brutal.
Yeah, valid.
I mean,
Sure.
It's probably not thinking of a person it's never met.
Is it the ocean?
I'm just saying.
Okay.
It's just immediately impressed by the commander.
Yeah, love at first sight.
Yeah, I think the ocean is a good answer. I mean, given the surroundings.
All right.
I
So,
know a
is
lot
that what you
about
say?
the ocean, but it's very wavering.
Well, are you going to say the ocean?
There's waves.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
the
my
ocean.
answer.
So the black mist says, "Well, I was looking for water, but that's actually pretty good."
Thanks.
Fine. All right. So it says,
Big water.
you can come aboard. It's fine.
Thank you.
So you basically pull up aside this, and a hatch opens that was originally some kind of docking port, and Sir Isla is able to extend the ramp to meet it, and you walk on board, setting us into Act 2, and we were going to take a break, and in the meantime, I am going to send Chesh a captain's log supplemental.
Hooray! All right, thank you, everybody.
Yay.
We'll see you momentarily. You. Hello, everybody, and welcome.
Buddy.
Oh,
Hello.
Sorry, Manya. Pegajace, I can't see what the whole thing says. The carbon something. Hold on, maybe I can see it over here in this stupid tab.
The
Carbon 14.
Pegajace, the carbon 14 mythicist.
There it is. For $5 says, I request a fuzzy noodle. Do we have fuzzy noodle? There's fuzzy noodle. Thank you very much.
Oh, he's so cute. He's a fuzzy
All
noodle.
right. Now, because we want to try to get out of here with enough time for some other things, Chesh, if you could read that supplemental log.
I heard you gave me this task for this log, and I also decided to put peanut butter in my face.
I want to say, I told you that there was a supplemental log before we went on break. Okay.
I made my decision.
And she still had peanut butter. What are you trying to say here, Dapper? What are you trying to say here, Dapper? Don't go going after my girl like that. Nuh-uh.
Misogyny.
Don't go after my goblin like that.
Captain's Log Supplemental. Our search for methods of helping the Tilikaal has led us through the heart of the Cal-Mirra society.
Mirren, but
and now...
okay.
What?
I said Mirren. It's Cal-Mirren. I've said it a few times, but that's okay.
The Cal-Mirran society. And now out beyond the reaches of civilization. We found an unlikely ally in a near paranoid scientist. Like he's near paranoid, not near us and paranoid. I think he's paranoid.
No.
Garzalash Black.
You think he's paranoid?
With the energy pulses. Perhaps he can help us find the seat of this power so we can help both the Cal-Mirrians and the Tilikaal.
The Calamarians.
Yeah, the calamari. Yeah,
he put a zero in the middle of the word. Threw me off.
Yeah, that's because I was trying to put a dash and I mistyped. Sorry about that. That's my fault. All right. So,
I mean, you are a dinosaur.
Calamari.
Not an AI confirmed.
Yeah.
We should.
So the interior of the wrecked VinShari ship is a patched together monitoring station that uses technology from the Federation, Klingons, VinShari, and others. One device stands out: a Ferengi subspace communication unit. So after you explain what you're doing, Zalash Black's body lights up from black to bright green, and he's been recording a signal from the Shadow Spire in the dark region that is different from the others.
Ooh.
Tell us more.
The shadow?
Is that in character directed at Garzalash?
Yeah.
Well, I'd probably say something more like "go on," but yes.
Okay. He says, well, I've been tracking a signal, and there's a dark... So this spire is well into the dark zone, which makes it very difficult to reach. And also, as I'm going, it becomes difficult to navigate because the ships start to freeze up.
It's cold.
Outside, there's no kind of atmosphere. I'm all alone. Sorry.
And I'm also not entirely positive that's the source. If we could get perhaps someone who knows these systems better, then that might let us pinpoint the exact location we need to get to.
Well,
do you know anyone who's an expert in these ancient ruins?
That would be me.
Are you the expert, or is Thacinn the expert, who is literally a Tilikaal who's just been left on your ship?
Yeah.
We can't talk to him because we have communication issues.
But you do have a capital ship-size Ferengi subspace communication device that is handy.
Oh.
Engineer.
So we just happen to have a Tilikaal ghost man and the appropriate, capital ship-sized communication device.
The Tilikaal ghost man is inside Doulas's brain in medbay. We do have an actual Tilikaal man that we can talk to that knows this technology backwards and forwards, alongside our own archaeological expert. Between the two of them, they should be able to figure it out, but we gotta get one dude up here. Thankfully, we have Jillian, who is an expert in engineering and should be able to, and as well as Billy, who is an expert in communications, and between the two of them, they should be able to operate the Ferengi thing.
So I'd go with control and engineering, is it?
It actually is.
I got all
difficulty
that right.
2.
So control and engineering, and then task roll is 2?
So it's 2 unless you want to give me more threat, which, I mean, you're welcome to.
Like, why is Manya the most proficient at this game out of all of us? What's going on here?
Look, Manya
Manya
is good at figuring out rules and applying them, and I think that has something to do with being an engineer. I'm being honest. Manya was also one of the more competent people when we played Wrath and Glory last week.
I'm getting there. So focused is no, still no, right?
Let me take a look at your focuses. What do you got here? EPS systems, data recovery, pickleball, emergency repairs, reverse engineering. You know what? I will let you take reverse engineering because you were trying to figure out alien technology and figure out how that was going to interface with Federation technology. So yeah.
So control, engineering, focus, yes. Task roll 2. Do we have any momentum or anything like that I can use for an extra dice?
We don't have
but
momentum.
at this point, that you can give them a threat. It really doesn't matter. He's got 13 already. One more is not going to make any difference.
You say that like it's true.
It is always true. The game is more fun the more threat the GM has.
Fair. Yeah, so you can go put it up to 3 and I'll get more threat.
Okay, here we go.
There you go. You got 2 points of momentum back, and you are able to establish a link. And so, who's most likely to be on the bridge manning the comm station?
Probably, yeah, Han Jopkins.
Han, yeah.
You are the captain. It's like your job.
Yeah, that's kind of your purpose on the ship, Chesh.
True. All right. So who is actually the primary person who's calling the ship? So Professor Billy?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go interface everything.
No, Billy is everything but communications.
So
that's not what I do.
in old days they used to use switchboards, to connect things. So that's what I'm doing. I'm like, oh yeah,
nice.
We're good to go. All right, here we go. Yeah, let's do this. Who wants to talk? Who's there? Hello? Copy? Anyone on the communications board? Thank you very much.
This is Lieutenant Jopkins. Is that you, McDaniels?
Yes, it's me. I was able to establish communication with you. Yes, how about that? Right? Okay. Well, what are we asking him? What do we want to talk to him about? Sorry, who's gonna?
You want him to go get Thacinn on this on the horn?
Yeah.
Oh, can you, my guy? Can you go and who is it? Sorry, can you repeat the name?
Thacinn.
Can you go and grab Thacinn for me? Copy.
Yes. Copy.
Yeah, you say copy in the end so that you know that you got it.
That's not normally Starfleet protocol, but okay, I'll go get him. So
I'm old school engineer.
So
that's how we do it on our floor.
Up on the bridge, we switch perspective up onto the bridge where Han Jopkins, the bully, and presses a button and it activates an easy listening jazz version of the original series theme song as the hold music. And he goes off to go get Thacinn. And just a couple minutes later, it clicks off. And Thacinn comes and says, McDaniels? Jillian? I'm not sure what the proper term of address is.
You can call me Jillian McDaniel. That's fine. Potato, patata. And so what am I asking him?
Okay. You're probably getting it over to the command staff, but
yeah.
Yeah. The command staff wants to talk to you. Here you go, sir. It's all established. Copy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry, Captain. This is Thacinn. Could you forward me what sensor data you have on it? Thank you. All right, so you hook up your tricorder to this Ferengi communication device, and if
did you believe
in, yes, I did say Ferengi. If you believed in machine spirits, you would feel like the machine spirit of your tricorder is not happy being connected up to this Ferengi device. However, it does work, and you are able to transmit data back to the Kong Z. And Thacinn says,
Hey, Chesh. Chat says I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Oh,
I can hear you.
Remember,
Sweet.
I'm not
remember,
chat,
guys,
so I can't say.
Nah, you're good.
whenever the Ferengi are involved, you always have to broadcast a signal in front of you to be safe, and the signal goes, "There is no latinum in this sector. These people are socialists. There is no latinum in this sector. These people are socialists."
all right. So Thacinn comes back and says, yeah, so I have been able to isolate this to this shadow spire, as it's called, and it appears to be a hub that regulates all the spires on the planet, and the control site seems to be well below the ice. I can send you more precise coordinates for it if you'd like.
I relay that information.
Okay, so Garzalash says, yes, I would love that data. Please, thank you.
We has that data.
All right.
I've got a modern dictionary of electronics here if anybody wants to read.
So we need to go down, Garzalash says, all the way down. Bring your recording lens and broadcast module, SHAR-ee tells him, in case we find something worth telling the world about. Garzalash Black guides the crew into its shuttle to the site of the Shadow Spire, unless you have objections. Do you want to not go?
Are we worried that we're gonna get frozen with how low it's?
Well, you have VV suits, except for you, Captain.
Get wrecked, Cat.
Yeah, Cap, I'm worried about
Shit.
you. How about you?
Did we not?
You can borrow my EV suit, but then I'm gonna die. Do you want me to die?
Did we leave our ship behind? I thought we were bringing our ship with us.
So right now, Garzalash is offering his particular shuttle because it has submarine capabilities, something that
Right.
Starfleet starships typically do not.
But
But you
our
do have-
starship is with us right now.
Yeah, oh
which I
yes,
can
yeah.
go
If
and
you would like
get
to spend a
suit.
point of momentum, you could get a suit. Yeah.
Why do I have to spend a momentum to go get a suit we already brought? I just
Because
didn't put it
VV
on.
suits have an opportunity cost. That's why.
Because
Nonsense.
you explicitly did not bring yours, so we now have
No.
to stop and take time to go get it.
Mm-hmm.
Nonsense. All
We
right,
didn't
fine.
have
I'll go
one
get a
with the
stupid
space
suit.
for the cat ears.
I'll go get a stupid
right.
suit. I'm gonna be complaining about it the whole time.
So as you approach, you're going closer and closer.
Chesh is gonna be
to-
like, when are they gonna get us spend a momentum? When I have to go back and get
So
an
you're-
EV suit?
you're
You're like,
deep-
what the fuck?
You're delving farther and farther into the shadow zone, which is now just an increasingly thick ice pack. And you start to approach the Shadow Spire, which rises over 2 kilometers from the ocean floor, peaking above the dark ice. Above it, there's a bizarre light show. SHAR-ee stares at the display and says, "An aurora jelly? This low?" Garzalash fiddles with the devices and says, "It's not alive. It's a looping holographic message. Beware the unknown. Beware the unknown. Entrance comes at a price." Well, that's ominous.
You need to go lie down.
SHAR-ee says,
that sometimes we
"A
open
warning
doors and
for the
there's
wise
lasers."
to stay away." Garzalash glows green and says, "Luckily, we're curious, not wise. My scans show there's a security beam, but it's already been tripped, and there's a sizable hole blasted in the side. Someone's already been here." So you guys approach the spire, and so inside, the crew can pilot the shuttle down to a flooded pillar, using sensors to guide them in an ancient airlock that yields entry to the spire. So
And now
as
we
you're
have to
delving
slay.
down, I would like to spend. Let's see, how many people do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2.
The normal numbers.
Yeah, all the threat.
Sweet. 14 thread.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Shit. We're all dead.
See,
This
guys,
is
we
fine.
gave it all to him. Now it's all gone. It's like it never happened.
Easy. Yeah, easy. The math
And
checks
the
It's
out.
out.
time, the
Fucking
longer
happened.
it sits.
Except that
Yeah, now we can give him more.
in the view screen of
Yeah.
the shuttle, which is actually just a clear bit of crystal, so you're just seeing outside.
Yeah.
A blue glow approaches from under the water as you're diving down, and it turns out to be the tail of a massive eel-like creature that looks sort of like a combination of a gulper eel from the real world and also an anglerfish from the real world. And
Gross.
one of the first things it does is Commander Va. I have bad news for you.
Wait, sorry. One of the first things it does is Commander Va.
Yes,
Hey,
Yep, that's
actually.
what's happening.
Good taste. I can't blame it.
Yeah.
Commander Va,
Beautiful, wavy
you
something, I don't
feel
know.
an intense pain not only in your head, but also in the middle of your torso where your symbiote lives.
Uh-oh.
And you take 4 points of stress as
Oh,
some kind of mental attack rips through your joined consciousness.
I'm going to invoke my citation for conspicuous gallantry to
Ooh.
have the stress from that. So I'll take 2
I like
instead of
it.
4.
Awesome. Okay.
Nice.
It's a good thing I wore that medal.
All right. So you are under some kind of psychic attack, and Garzalash says, "It's a cobalt dragon," which does not help you much, but at least now you
Yeah,
have a
don't-
name for it.
All right.
Why are there cobalts on this world?
Why are they
No, not the
kobolds
kobold.
and dragons? That's not how that works.
Cobalt, as in the element cobalt that is blue.
Oh, so it's
Blue
What do you-
dragons
what do you
aren't
guys gonna-
psychic? They're lightning.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Well, this is
They're
not
usually in
D&D.
deserts. What are you doing in the ocean?
Are
Also,
cobalt,
are you sure it's not a
cobalt
sapphire
dragons
dragon?
chromatic
Dragon,
dragons
dragon
or
is just
metallic
an
dragons?
dragon is just an old timey name for dinosaur. So
Or actually,
Yeah.
given that this is a water creature, this might actually be an example of one of the Thacinn.
yeah, what I was thinking. Yes.
Yeah, see, because Kip here is he's a Hebrew instructor who teaches you Hebrew if you pay him enough.
It's true.
I just want to tell Shanu one thing in the live chat. This is a 90s 90 edition. Plus, how I got hold of it was my dad's, where my dad was the professor, assistant professor at college, they were disposing of like old books. Like they didn't want them because they had gotten like new editions. And my dad was like, I'm going to grab this from my kid. I was in high school at that time, and he grabbed it from me. So it says Science Library, the Jean and Alexander Hurd Library. It came all the way from Nashville, Tennessee,
Wow.
to me. It came
Hey,
to India and then it then came to me because the library in India didn't need it anymore, and that's how I got a hold of it. And
Okay, here's a weird thing.
So,
That's where my dad went to college.
Mania's dad and Dapper's dad Dapper's dad and Mania's dad know each other.
so see,
It's
you can
not
look here.
actually impossible. That's a realistic possibility if they were there
Right.
for overlapping
Look,
years.
look,
Really
it
cool.
says here. It says here. This is the sticker from their library. So yeah, it's curious how things like find, and that's what I like about India is books are. When I was in India as an engineering student, books were cheap.
That's
Books were
nice.
cheap. They weren't. They were. I don't know if they were subsidized. They were secondhand. I don't know what was going on, but books were cheap, especially engineering books for us kids. They were so cheap. We would have like secondhand books markets that we would go and buy secondhand books and even sell ours, at like 60% or 50% of the price that we
Manya.
bought it for. It was like awesome.
I just
I love
realized
it.
we had to find out if our dads know each other because then our wedding can also be a college reunion.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh. Well, and talking about books, remember, especially for Craig and Dapper, I've got my 1962 encyclopedias. Anytime you
Nice.
need, current, Yek, and flat Earth stuff,
All right.
I have 1962
But we
encyclopedias.
do have to get through with the adventures. So, what are you doing about the Cobalt Dragon? Because if you don't have an answer soon, it's going to attack someone.
We have attack for that.
Well, aren't we in this dude's shuttle
Yeah,
thing?
what
You
are we
sure
working
are.
with?
Does he have weapons?
Not really, no.
I
Uh,
guess we just die then.
Well, let's see this.
I
Okay, can I
honestly
just,
don't
like,
know what we're
try to
supposed to
tackle
do.
it?
Dash a light at it or something to startle
Hold
it.
on. Maybe Petty Officer Billy has something that she could contribute.
Well,
Given that we're underwater and flying a thing. Or piloting a thing.
piloting a thing, well, Yeah, my idea would be to either flash the lights at it or do some kind of sound sonic wave thing. Or we could just try to run away from it, but I'm not sure if that thing is faster than we are.
Evasive maneuvers, if possible.
Well, evasive maneuvers are definitely a thing that you could try. Do you want to try?
Yeah, the least it would do is buy us time. So.
All right, so that's going to be a daring and con task with difficulty of 2.
Daring and con. Do we have any momentum?
1.
1 momentum.
Yeah, I'll spend that.
And
Does
can I
helm
assist
operations?
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Does helm operations work with this underwater vehicle thingy?
Yep.
Okay.
Dapper has no threat. It's free right now.
That's technically true.
Well, I have 5.
All right, well, that is 3 points of momentum, and yes, you are able to successfully evade this creature. Pegajace, the Carbon-14 mythicist, who's been a member for 7 months, says, use the force to summon bigger fish. Yeah, there is always a bigger fish. I've been informed of that. All right, so we actually do go through a scene change, which means that we go from 3 momentum down to 2. So you reach the bottom of this after you escape from the Cobalt Dragon. You reach the bottom of the spire and find an exchange airlock which cycles to allow you entrance into a dry chamber. I'm going to assume that everyone is going through until someone tells me otherwise.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yes.
The chamber contains controls covered in blue glowing veins and runes. Emergency lamps reveal hundreds of stasis sarcophagi similar to those found in the Tilikaal facility that you encountered in a previous adventure. In the center of the room stands a massive stone archway, the center of which is a solid black void. So these are Tilikaal stasis pods, which means that they contain the bodies of Tilikaal.
Well,
are they
Doctor?
occupied?
Yeah.
So you do see that they are occupied. However, unless you use a tricorder, you can't tell whether or not they are occupied by living or dead bodies.
Well, and we have a doctor for that, and we have a professional on Tilikaal technology with us, so I think between the two of them, they should check this place out.
Yep.
All right, so if you want to scan the pods, which it sounds like that's what you want to do, is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so this is going to be a reason and science task, difficulty 1, and I will let one person assist. So I guess what that probably means is we're going to either pick Lieutenant Vrelax as the primary and Hobnall as the assist, or vice versa. So which one would you like to do?
So reason and science, and then I have a focus in xenobiology, which would be a 15 with focus.
Okay.
Vrelax, do you beat that?
Sorry. Yes. What am I doing? Sorry.
What's your reason and science? Is it higher than 15?
My reason in science is just 15. That's it.
Actually, that sounds then like Dr. Hobnall should probably be the primary, and
Probably.
Lieutenant Vrelax should be the backup on this one.
Yep.
And I'll give you a threat, or I'll take a momentum. We have one of those still.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't need to give me a threat. You have 3 momentum. Go
Just
for it.
give it to him.
What
He's
if I
got
want
0
to?
threat.
What if I
It's
want
fine.
What's he gonna do? End the adventure?
I feel bad because you have no
He's gonna
threat.
kill us all?
All right. So Lieutenant Vrelax, roll 1 die, please. Reason
If
and
I was
science.
the DM, I would, by the way. I would take all the threat and kill everybody. Venture over, guys. Done with your nonsense.
No, come
Kip.
on.
Kip, do you need help?
Do I need help?
Yes, rolling that 1
Yeah.
die.
Oh, sorry.
People need help sometimes. It's fine.
Sometimes.
Yeah. But it was so adorable. He was like, "What?
It was a terrible
do you
roll.
need help? What?"
All right, so
One die.
that brings back that point of momentum that was spent.
Damn.
All right, so some of the bodies of the Tilikaal are alive and some are deceased. The remains of a long dead assessor are also crumpled near the controls. Other Tilikaal bodies are just full life signs for a second, and then nothing. The life signs fluctuating in time with the vibrations through the entire facility. Also, you got a 2 on that? Yeah, okay. So, you realize that the vibrations are creating micro fractures in space-time. As the pulses speed up, there are moments when certain Tilikaal take a breath, but then fall dormant again in rhythm to the vibrations. It becomes clear that some of the Tilikaal Aderi, their disembodied forms, are trying to push through from the pocket universe into this dimension and rejoin their bodies. Further, it's clear that this facility is acting like a form of lightning rod for incredible currents of energy coursing through subspace and collecting at this location. Garzalash pulls out a device and begins to record audio and video and starts a running commentary of conspiracy theories about how everything is interconnected.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the live stream.
Yeah, literally, he's basically that character from Godzilla versus Kong, who's like runs a conspiracy podcast, but it turns out that he's right the whole time, and he's super excited about it.
Valid.
Guys, Wolf 359 was an inside job.
Yep.
Does he stream from his car?
All right. So, if you would like, you can augment his transmission because technically he is right, and what's going on here has been killing people on Cal-Mirra.
Yeah.
Would you like to amplify this coincidentally correct conspiracy theorist who might save lives? Or would you like to not encourage the conspiracy theory nonsense, even if it is coincidentally correct?
I'd say we encourage the conspiracy theory nonsense.
I feel like we wouldn't know it was conspiracy theory nonsense.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fair, right?
Would you like to order someone to amplify this?
We would not have that information. So as far as we know, this is just a scientist who was just into research that people thought he was wrong about, but happens to have been correct on the entire time. We don't have any other knowledge about what other whack job thing this. We don't know if this guy's a Nazi.
That's right.
I feel like established Starfleet doctrine compels us to censor everything.
To be fair, SHAR-ee did say that he was eccentric, so you do know that at least.
Yeah, but Vrelax is eccentric. Hobnull's eccentric. Eccentric doesn't mean anything to me.
All right, well, let's do it then. So this is going to be a difficulty 2 reason and engineering task, but
hey, Jillian, boost the signal.
The complication range, though, is 3, which means that, Manya, you're going to have to go on complication range and click the 3 button.
And we have...
Which means it's more likely to give me complications.
Are we basically like starting the Joe Rogan podcast in space?
Yes.
Basically, yeah.
Yes.
Except this time it's true. There actually are ancient aliens.
What am I doing? Sorry, I lost track. Sorry, my bad.
No, that's fine. Reason and engineering. The difficulty is 2, which doesn't mean you have to click. You don't have to click anything for that. But the complication range is 3, which looks like you actually have already clicked.
Yep.
Task roll is 2, is it?
Why is Manya like the best player in terms of mechanics that I have here? What is going on?
Manya's awesome.
I don't know. Jordan's really good.
That's true. Yeah, Jordan and Manya might be the top mechanical players.
I don't know,
That's
Billy.
cool.
I'd say
Cool.
Billy's up there too.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Siri's really good too.
Oh, by the way, so FTFE official for £2 says technically is the best kind of right, and that is true. We do have 3 momentum, so you could spend 1 of it to get a 3rd dice, or you could spend all of it to get a 4th die.
I'm gonna go for 3rd die, so I'll have task roll 3.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go boop, boop.
I'm just happy that even native speakers struggle with die and dice all the time.
No, it's true. Native speakers are bad at that. I'm bad at that. All right, so that is I get a threat. Yep, I take a threat, but it does succeed and gain you another momentum, so the momentum spend was free. Okay, so you are successful at that. Now, you start working on trying to figure out exactly what's going on and what the pulses mean, and that's some technical stuff. And what that means is that we are having a scene break as well as a act break, which means it is time for Chesh to read another Captain's Log supplemental.
Or at least
So I'm just gonna go and start like wait, wah.
Captain's Log supplemental. After an involved investigation, we found the place we sought, a gateway that connects to the Tilikaal pocket dimension. We have been looking for that for a while. With the energy pulses speeding up and likely damaging more what are they called? Jellyfish people. Homes are harming more, damaging their houses and harming more of their citizens. It is imperative we open the gate as quickly as possible, allow the trapped Tilikaal to come through, and then disable this.
All right. So the control panel is on the archway. Faint screaming can be heard behind the arch. It's like the displaced Tilikaal within their pocket dimension are begging to be helped through. If you'd like to examine it, you can take a reason and science task with a difficulty of 3. However, I will say that the archaeology focus that Kip has, or sorry, Lieutenant Vrelax has, will apply.
Yes.
And I will let one player as well as SHAR-ee-aw-nic assist.
What are we assisting with again? Sorry.
Well, right now there's a reason science task which Kip's archaeology focus can help with. It's difficulty 3, and I will let you know that SHAR-ee-aw-nic has given you a success as long as Kip rolls at least 1 success.
I just rolled.
Somebody
Yeah,
else
I'd
can
probably not
I
be
can
able to
assist.
decide.
I have.
he
I would
crushed
have
it.
15 in
Oh
that.
yeah. You destroyed it. Don't you get 2 points of momentum? You're good.
Nice.
So there is a correct. You now know the correct
Nice,
rune sequence to touch to activate the gate and open the rift.
Oh god,
Would you
it's
like
Stargate.
to do that?
I
Kip,
said
that's
yeah.
subtle.
Do it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Yes.
tell you to do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh, I thought.
All right.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Do that shit.
Am I still using?
Whoa.
All right, guys. Let me read the thing. A swirling
Right.
pocket of prismatic color fills the arch and sends a powerful wave of tachyon radiation through the chamber, forcing Garzalash into a brief reverie of time refraction, which also envelops you. As the wave of radiation washes over you, your heads throb and the chamber goes dark. As light returns, you see an image of past SHAR-ee-aw-nic moving warily around the long-dead assessor and floating to the pods in the room, somehow modifying their mechanisms. The machinery makes a high-pitched whine as she vibrates nervously. She clearly knows she shouldn't be here and has no idea what she's doing, but looks curiously at the beings inside. The sarcophagus implodes, crushing the being contained within. A shimmery blue silhouette appears in the flickering archway. "Friend, what have you done?" SHAR-ee-aw-nic says, I'm sorry, I was exploring the unknown and found this place. What are you? Displaced, the form extends a hand. Assist my people in retaking physical form in your dimension, and I will show you unknown realms such as you have never imagined. SHAR-ee-aw-nic flutters pink. What must I do?
Oh, really?
Engage the pulse initiator from your side. It will take time to reach full power. Find a being who can open the gate, whose biology won't short the controls. Then, prepare for us to take physical form. The time reflection ends and everyone in the room collapses. Garzalash turns on SHAR-ee-aw-nic, saying, "You're a lying spy after all. You used us. Never trust a government agent. I was right to harpoon you." Then SHAR-ee-aw-nic says, "I want more out of life than becoming a ship. I want to explore, and now the rest of our people will have that chance."
Wow.
The gate is now open, and you may communicate through it. And it turns out that SHAR-ee-aw-nic knew all of this stuff beforehand, and also activated the thing that's been killing people. So that's fun. Although it does seem like she doesn't know.
Isla, you fucking idiot!
Bad. Naughty.
Bad! Yeah, naughty. That's the right word. Naughty. Somebody's been naughty
Listen,
here.
all I'm thinking is that it spared us from having to make the moral question of do we turn this thing on and potentially do some damage or not, and it was already on, so we don't have to worry about it. Problem solved! Problem avoided, as far as I'm concerned.
While everyone is tutting SHAR-ee-aw-nic, the image of Ashtamalia bursts through the gateway, and SHAR-ee-aw-nic says excitedly, "Ashtamalia, I did what you asked. Can I explore your realm now?" You did well. You did well, SHAR-ee-aw-nic. Revelation is indeed coming, says Ashtamalia, who then latches her Aderi, which is, again, her disembodied form, into a large glowing blue vein of the spire and lights it up with a brilliant white flare. Faraway thunder rolls in, shaking the spire, until a crackle of lightning rips through the vein. It blows out a section of stone, and seawater begins rushing into the chamber. Everyone is in an EV suit, so the good news is you don't have to start rolling to avoid drowning. Good job, Chesh.
Hey!
I would have been a very unhappy, very wet cat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was trying not to make it obvious that EV suits were a good idea, and I'm kind of happy that despite that, you guys all got in EV suits anyway.
Yay.
Ashtamalia reaches out and snares SHAR-ee-aw-nic in another surge of energy and pulls her close. The Tilikaal technologies in the chamber surge with power as Ashtamalia manipulates the lightning and SHAR-ee-aw-nic's form and creates a humanoid-shaped crystalline body for her Aderi. As the two entities merge into one, you hear SHAR-Ee's cry of anguish, which soon is replaced by Ashtamalia's victorious laughter. A new voice reverberating with power, punctuated by flashes of crimson light. Ashtamalia says, "Not every world possesses this unique power of creation. I've been watching your evolution, your growing energy talents." Ashtamalia opens and closes a glassy palm that crackles with blue energy. "Soon, all our lost power will be restored, and in my control." At this moment, many Cal-Mirrans, including cooperative officials, Soldarine peacekeepers, and Sunseekers, pour into the chamber through the airlock. "We received Garzalash's transmission," Amin says. "We will protect our home from invasion."
Oops, so we just accidentally a war.
a little, just a tiny little bit.
It's just a small genocide as a treat.
Then,
so
if you
hold
remember,
on.
Oh, sorry.
So we opened a portal so these Tilikaal could come into this world and possess the natives.
Well, you were just trying to save the Tilikaal with the idea that they would re-inhabit their bodies, and it turns out that Ashtamalia decided to go like full-on supervillain with it.
At least one of them has decided to go supervillain so far.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is not what you were expecting, but like it is what happened. So it
Curse
turns
your
out that
sudden
maybe
but inevitable
Ashtamalia.
betrayal.
Turns out that Ashtamalia, the person you've been working with for like a season and a half, maybe has been a supervillain the whole time.
Curse your sudden but inevitable
Oopsie,
betrayal.
Yeah.
What does their firing ability have to do with this?
Well, if you remember, Rakana L, the Sunseeker, who was the leader of the delegation that attacked you, it comes forward and says, "Our sacred spire." This is following on from "We will protect our home from invasion," and says, "And our sacred spires from ruin." And then Ashtamalia, and then it screeches at Ashtamalia's melded form. "Abomination!" She spits. "What have you done with SHAR-ee? You desecrate the natural form of our people." "No, I protected it." Ashtamalia snaps her crystalline fingers, and more Tilikaal Aderi pour through the gate. Ashtamalia prepares to call down more lightning to transform more Tilikaal, while others frantically search for their bodies within their sarcophagi. Okay, there's been a whole lot of silly monologuing to try to get through this adventure without running into DFF. At least not too much. Sorry, Manya.
What?
Yeah. Okay, so I will say this. We are about to enter a turn-based situation. However, it does not have to involve necessarily shooty-shooty. It can also involve things like distracting Ashtamalia, engaging in diplomacy, things like that. So before we actually go into a full turn-based thing, what would you like to do? Would you like to pull out phasers and start shooting? Would you like to start talking? Would you like to start doing distractions? What kind of plans are you thinking of?
Hey, Tack, how confident are you that you can wrestle the crystal lady?
I mean, I'm pretty confident Borg have had a lot of dealings with crystalline entities, so I could probably take it. But also, personally, Tack's been growing thanks to our engineer. So I would like to try and talk, but have my phaser ready.
So
okay,
Tack's like, "I'd like to try to talk," and Vaugh's got her sword halfway out.
Yeah.
I also want to point out that in addition to this, it seems like the coordination between the angular cooperative agents and the spherical Sunseekers, they're not really cooperating much, and every once in a while it seems like they're coming into direct conflict with each other, so they have not formed a unified resistance. So another option might be if someone wants to try to talk them into cooperating.
Yeah, I want to see if I can use my ability to do command persuasion and being the diplomacy person to try to organize this fuckery that's currently afoot.
Okay. So tell you what.
I'm just like, what the fuck is going on here?
Why don't you tell me what you're going to say to the cooperative and the Sunseekers, and then I will, based on how good I think that is, assign a difficulty that you can use for a diplomacy check, and we'll say that you're taking the first turn in this turn-based situation, which is not necessarily combat, but might be.
All right. Like your people have,
Jeopardy
this
music.
could be turned into a voluntary situation. For those of you who don't want to become boats, you might be able to trade out your lives in exchange, as some of these people that we're dealing with want to go back to their own bodies, but some of them might not have any. However, there is one person that we need to deal with ahead of time, so if we can all work together and at least get that person under control, I think we can negotiate everything else from here.
I actually don't think that's too bad. So I will say that normally I would assign that a difficulty of 2, but now it's a 1 because of your talents. And so give me a command presence difficulty 1 check, which you should be easily able because your diplomacy focus applies.
My diplomacy applies. It's gone down in difficulty. Do I get to rerolls?
Read that talent again for me.
When negotiating an offer with someone during a social conflict, you may reroll a d20 on your next persuasion tactic to convince the person.
Yes, I will allow that to work.
Okay. Should I use okay, can I use my value the strong doesn't strong arm?
Yeah. I'll let you take an extra d20 that has already rolled a 1, which means that you auto succeed, but you should,
hey, look,
should still roll 2 dice anyway.
I'm so good at diplomacy, I don't need to do shit. Anyway, I'm gonna roll my 2 dice.
Yes.
Sweet. We generate momentum. We have max momentum.
Yeah, you do.
You're welcome.
You roll 3. Yeah, 3 momentum back. All right. So yes, the Sunseekers and the agents of the cooperative government do sort of combine their forces. All right. It is now sort of the Tilikaal's turn, and one of them, as it's trying to reach into one of the Cal-Mirrans, finds that let's see, Lieutenant Vrelax is in the way.
Yes, I'm in the way.
Good.
Of it.
Good job,
yes.
Vrelax.
So
okay.
I would like you to take a daring security check to see if it hurts you or you hurt it.
Question. Okay. Did we get our stress back for scene changes, or are we still...
Yeah, no, your stress is back. You're good.
Okay.
Stress is back. All right, so that is 2. Unfortunately, I also rolled 2 successes, which means that you take 2 points of stress. So, like, who cares? I rolled a bunch of dice, and, like, they all came up blank except for 1. So, like, whatever.
Just don't even take it. It doesn't even matter.
All right, so who is next?
Well, yeah, Tack wanted to talk, which should come before stabbing, so.
Tack, who are you talking to, and what do you want to say?
I want to try and convince the 2 factions to kind of get together to help us. So who should I speak to?
The 2 factions of Cal-Mirrans?
Yeah, the ones that, like, we can maybe...
Chesh got that.
They're going against each other. Oh, we've done that already, right?
Yeah, so...
Sorry, I'm very
tired. You should intimidate the shit out of the Crystal Lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to turn to the Crystal Lady and go, say, your species may have encountered the Borg. Even if you haven't, you should know that the Borg have encountered species like yours, and I know how to destroy you from the inside. Stop what you're doing.
All right.
Or
all right.
I will stop you.
All right, give me a presence and security difficulty 2 task.
Can I please activate my advisor when you assist another character using your command discipline? The character being assisted may reroll 1d20.
Yes, you may.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use 4 dice as well, and
right.
I'm gonna use my tactical awareness focus.
Are you using 3 momentum? Yeah.
Yeah, 3 momentum.
Okay, perfect. I just want to make sure I got that right.
All right. Yeah, no, you easily meet that, which causes Ashtamalia to hesitate in her coordination of the various Tilikaal attacking primarily the Cal-Mirrans, and says, "All right, so we are going to do a little break from turn-based, and our peacekeepers are capable of handling this invasion." Gold sneers. However, it is clear that the Cal-Mirrans from the city are being deeply affected by the strong energy pulses. They flicker and seem disoriented. We don't need the help of rogues. Rakana L, unaffected, flashes, and Sunseekers don't answer to tyranny. Stand aside and let us consider the invaders alone. All right, so let's
Did
see.
they just say they don't want our help? Is that what I heard?
So they're claiming that they don't need your help, but it also seems like maybe they do. But so what I'll say is, if you would like to help them, which might be against their will, what we need is a difficulty 2. Let's see, daring and engineering task, which could be our next turn.
Oh, that's probably Jillian.
Yeah.
What if we don't?
All right, Manya.
I'm lost. I'm fucking lost. I'm
There's a
sorry.
difficulty.
Daring and engineering.
Daring engineering, difficulty 2, to help the Cal-Mirrans with their disabling
Daring
of the
engineering.
Tilikaal stuff.
Complication range.
1.
1.
It's always 1
And
unless he tells you
focused?
different.
Focus use is yes or no?
Let's see. I don't think any of them are going to apply this time, so probably no. Yeah, no.
We have
Set it to
3
no.
momentum.
How much? 3 momentum. I'm gonna take 1 die, and I'm gonna
Okay.
go for it. So 3 task roll, and we go.
All right, let's do it.
Nice.
You gain 2 more momentum back. All right.
Good shit.
All right, so you were able to disrupt what's going on just enough to let the Cal-Mirrans start taking the upper hand. And here's the thing now. We've got... there is a need to destabilize the power flow. So, this is going to be a reason and science task with a difficulty of 2.
Reason.
And I
My
believe
science is
that...
3.
Well, you've already gone,
Reason.
Manya,
Yeah.
so you can't go again. So
Sounds
let's
like
see.
a
I
brave
think...
action.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Raylax, do you want to go next?
Oh, whoops.
Whoops.
That doesn't look good.
Oh, no, it does not.
Oh,
All right, well, that
whoops.
doesn't
We
work.
have 4 momentum, Kip. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. Damn it.
I
And
always take momentum because
also-
I'm like, I'm gonna give it back anyways.
Also determination. Also.
Yeah,
Any
but
abilities?
Yeah,
Chesh-
I've got 3 determination I could have used, but I didn't
Chesh,
need
I'm
it.
going to spend a threat,
Yeah.
and one of the Cal-Mirrans, sorry, Cal-Mirrans, sorry, one of the Tilikaal, who has noticed that Lieutenant Raylax is attempting to destabilize the power flow. Okay, words, is going to try to attack him.
Words are hard.
They are. All right, Kip, I need you to roll me a daring and security check.
Should I use some momentum this time?
I don't know. Probably not, because other people needed to actually assist, and rather than you defending yourself.
Oh, okay.
This
All
is
right.
just to stop you getting punched in the face.
You deserve
I'm
to get
just
punched in the
still-
face.
God damn, do I ever?
All right. Well, you only take 1 stress because once again, 3 of my dice rolled 0s.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Look, you gotta slap on the wrist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically. All right. Whose turn is it next? We got Billy, Hobnall, and Jillian, who haven't gone yet.
Jillian went, I haven't gone.
Jillian went.
But
Okay, Va then.
if it's a reason in
Hobnall.
science, that's probably Hobnall.
All right, Hobnall, you want to try to destabilize the power flow?
Reason and science, and I have a focus in reverse engineering. Does that help me?
Sure. I'm also kind of surprised that you do, but okay.
Hey, you don't know what he studied at the academy.
Remember, Hobnall has a whole backstory about finding an alien artifact that we've never really had any
Oh,
reason dealing
yeah. Fair. Yeah, go for it.
And I'll take an extra die.
Okay.
Finally, someone's using.
There we
It's
go.
like-
And you gain 2 momentum after spending 1, so you gain a total of 1. All right. So another one of the Tilikaal, and I'm going to spend my last threat here, is going to try to attack the captain.
Oh
Captain?
no, my captain! Captain, no!
Mr. President, get down. All right, what am I rolling?
Captain, so you need to
Daring
roll
and
me
what?
a daring and security.
Great, I could be worse at this. I'm assuming my yoga doesn't help me here. Oh, 1.
All right. Unfortunately, that does not beat the Tilikaal's roll, and it
Oh.
deals 4 points of stress.
Yahoo!
Take that.
Oh,
All right.
fine.
So I believe Petty Officer Billy and Commander Va are the last ones who have not gone. Who is up next?
I just want to do some distraction work. Do you want to fight first, or?
Yeah, I'll distract the crystal person by shooting them in the face. That is my.
That's very distracting.
You gotta do it.
Valid.
I'm gonna use momentum, and I will take the aim minor action to start. But I won't reroll any of those because they all worked. So why not?
Okay.
And then I'll hit it with that.
Jeez, yeah, no, you dissipate one of the Aderi.
Yes, let's go.
Well, you were specifically aiming at the crystal lady, right?
Yeah, the leader.
Oh, I'm sorry. I somehow I missed that. Yeah, no. So she staggers back as a big chunk of her crystalline matrix is gone. But I'm gonna take that. No, never mind. She starts to fall unconscious. All right. So here's the thing. If we can get a reason and engineering or reason and science task with a difficulty of 3, you, Petty Officer Billy, can break the spire alignment.
Okay.
Go for it. You got 3 momentum.
And you can probably work determination in there just because, like, the mission, right? We never got a directive, but I'm sure there's one.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you the directives, but I'll just let you say that, like, oh, protect the Cal-Mirrans. That's a directive. Go for it.
Yeah, I would like to spend my determination.
Okay.
And I don't think I can get a focus for that.
Determination of
How much momentum do we have?
3. So you get 2 more dice on top of the. Oh no, you couldn't because it already cost that.
I'll spend 2 momentum for the second dice, so I'll roll 3 and get a free 1.
Okay.
But I don't have a focus, so let's hope.
All right,
This
so
looks
that's 2,
good.
4, 5, 6. So not only do you gain 3 momentum after spending that 1, you have managed to break the spiral alignment. And now that we are at the top of a new turn, I will say that at the last moment, Garzalosh says, SHAR-ee was right about one thing. It's not enough to become a ship. And he knocks the player. He knocks Jillian back. And sorry.
Me? What did I do?
You're dying.
Yeah, he knocks you back into the chamber as the gateway energies coalesce around him and collapses into a tiny point of light that soon disappears. The Archgen then shudders under the stress of the powerful energies and the incoming flood of seawater.
Oh yeah, we're drowning.
Now that the energy is shutting down, the arch collapses and the vibrational pulses slow, then cease. Any Tilikaal who are attempting to create Cal-Mirran bodies revert back to sparkling Aderi spirits who cluster around a furious Ashtamalia. This isn't over. She twines her fingers and in an intricate dance and uses some of the remaining Spire technology to teleport herself and her Aderi allies away.
Die salty,
what havoc will they wreak? What havoc will they wreak to the expanse?
So I'm dead, is it?
Not dead, but you're gone.
Bye.
To
Where
what
am I
lengths
gone?
will Ashtamalia go to get what she wants?
So Jillian got thrown into the portal to the Tilikaal pocket dimension?
She absolutely did.
So did.
Well, damn it. Now we're going to need another engineer. You know how much paperwork this is going to be?
Instead of trying to get me back. Oh, yeah. Instead of trying to get me back, you're going to go and find another engineer.
Can't we
Fuck
just
you.
unsteal a new blister pack in the engineering section? I think we have a couple of those left.
Jillian is going through the portal like,
If you don't come and look for me, I swear to God.
Higher Amin Gold approaches the rest of you and says, it might be time for all of you to come to our capital location for a debriefing.
Yeah, probably.
Also,
probably.
Actually, it could be a nice one shot to go and try and find me.
It could.
We will see.
Also, let's see. Our Amin addresses Rakana El and says, I hope this is not the end of our newfound cooperation with the Sunseekers. We all came from the same light. There are so many wounded, Rakana L says, and considerable damage to infrastructure. The Ray will do its part in restoration efforts, but it is time we discuss our long-term cohesiveness as a people. And
Whoa,
with
so we
that,
accidentally solved the war. Good job, everybody.
well, you solved a intra-civilizational conflict, or at least you assisted in it.
I solved the war because my roles are. I'm just that good at diplomacy.
Fair enough. All right, so here is what is happening. We are going to end it there. The debriefing is pretty boring, and you guys get back to the back to your ship, the Kongzi, and that is where we're going to wrap things up for the season premiere. So, tune in next week because the next episode is coming out soon. It is let me figure out where the heck I put it. I don't know what it's called, but it's called something. Come back for it. It'll be fun.
Most episodes have titles.
Yeah, they have. There's a title. I will be getting Chesh a captain's log for it and all that stuff. Hopefully, Commander Dulles will be back with us next week. Manya, thank you so much for joining us as a guest. I know it is very early in the morning for you, so I appreciate that.
Not anymore.
Well, it was early in the morning.
It was early in the morning, but thanks for getting me out of my bed. Yeah, I just rolled out and fell. Yeah.
All right. So what I need from everyone else besides Manya is their votes for who should get the spotlight for today's episode, and then if you could do your reputation rolls. I'm going to get out of here because it has been a long day. It has been a long week. It has been a long month, and it has been a long fucking year. I'm going to get out of here for now. Yeah. I hope to see all of you next week. And by the way, on the 26th, the plan is to not do this show, but instead to continue on with our Wrath and Glory single episode thing, which Manya is back for. So if you've enjoyed Manya being here, come back on the 26th because the plan is for her to come back again for that. So, goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Bye.